So today, I've got a pretty fun little video plan going on. I'm going to be walking through my current game collection as of July 2024. So this is going to be pretty cool because I just did a lot of changes recently. And I'm going to walk through kind of all my games I have and kind of talk about how I got them, yada yada yada. So up first on this first shelf, I didn't really know how to organize it until recently. I love how this looks now. It is amazing. I got these white shelves off Amazon. They're just kind of like acrylic display shelves, and I was gonna hang them up above where my consoles were, and I was gonna display all my handhelds, but that did not work out. So I put them here instead, and I think I like it here even more. So recently I've gotten pretty big into the handheld collecting. I didn't own any of the Game Boy systems. No Game Boy, no Game Boy Color, no Advance. All I had was a DS Lite, a DSi, and my 3DS. And recently I just got all these for a pretty good price. Basically I've just been buying lots and then selling what I don't want from it. From Facebook Marketplace, and I've been making money and then getting these practically for free. So, pretty good deal in my opinion. Up first, we've got my Game Boy Color, and this thing is really cool to finally have, one of these. Is really cool, and I do like the transparent one a lot. I think it just looks really cool. Up next, we got the Game Boy Advance, and this one, to be honest, I don't play that often because I own a much better Game Boy Advance that I will show you later in the video. But this one's still good, all original. It still surprises me. There was no color back in the day on this thing. Like, in 2001, this thing had, not color, sorry, there's no light. How is there no backlight on this thing? That's where we get to the Game Boy Advance SP, and this is the SpongeBob unit. This honestly goes for a pretty high value on the secondhand market, but I got it for a pretty good deal. I got everything here for a good deal. I paid way under market for everything. I got this with a copy of Pokemon Sapphire for $100. This thing by itself goes for like $200, I think, right now. I sold Pokemon Sapphire just because I'm not a big Pokemon guy, and it was missing the label. I sold that for $80. So basically, I got this thing for $20, and I mean, it does have some cosmetic flaws. There's a couple of scratches on the screen, little nicks right there. There's some fading, but overall, I mean, it looks good in my opinion, and it works. It is the 101 model. For anyone that doesn't know, I'll bring up my other one down here. There's two versions of the Game Boy Advance. One does have a backlight, this one, but this one is far better. Actually, no, this is the front light, not backlight. As you can see, it is lit up front, not in the back. So, this one is a lot better screen than this one. The only problem is that this one has some weird screen burn on it. Not screen burn, but say if you put it in a game, there's these white corners, and I'm not quite sure what caused that, what it's from, or how to fix it, but I have gotten into game repairs, so that's something I might go back and fix later on, but it looks fine, to be honest. But this is not my go-to Game Boy Advance, because again, there's another one that is far better than any of those that I will highlight probably towards the end of the video. So, SpongeBob Game Boy Advance SP. I might keep it, I don't know. But this next one is really cool. the Zelda Phantom Hourglass DS Lite, and I got this for an extremely good price. I think I paid less than $30 on eBay. It was a bid, and I just placed a bid on it. No one else bid on it, so I got this for 30 bucks. It's in, like, really good condition, except, it does have a broken hinge right there. It's not the worst broken hinge I've seen. Like, I have a different one that has a broken hinge where, like, the entire thing is gone. This one still looks good, in my opinion. And one other flaw on this thing is there's a dead pixel line across the bottom screen. But besides that, everything works, and I could just replace the top screen if I wanted to. But I honestly don't care enough to do that right now. I think it looks amazing right there. And then the next one you probably saw in a different video I posted for the DVD extra. The orange DSi. I'm not going to go too much into this because I made a whole video on it, but God, I love how this thing looks, how it feels. I am so impressed with how this is. This is one of my new favorite systems, this orange DSi. And this is another, like, impulse buy, but I'm in love with this thing. Next up, we have got my childhood DSi XL. And this is what I grew up with, the only handheld I had, and I just love this thing. Still my favorite way to play DS games. They look so good on the big screens, even compared to like a 3DS. The DSi XL just feels a lot better. I've heard some people say DS games look kind of weird on a 3DS, like they get kind of fuzzy. I don't have a DSi, I don't have a 3DS XL or new 3DS, so I can't quite confirm that, but I will say, just the way the buttons feel, I don't like the D-pad on the 3DS, and the circle pad is just kind of weird in my opinion. I like how everything feels in this a lot better, and then I've got a Yoshi stylus in the back, and yeah, it does get a lot of fingerprints, unfortunately, but this is one of my favorite systems. Not by looks, it's not a very flashy system, but functionality, it's amazing. Next up, we have a 3DS, and I got this after I got the Nintendo Switch. I got this from a friend back in middle school, and he was doing a garage sale of all these old games, and he sold this to me for like $5, $6, so I got a pretty good deal on it, but I still don't like using it. It's kind of I don't know how to explain it. It's just not a good feeling system. The circle pad, in my opinion, always kind of feels off. The D-pad, I don't like how it's way down there and clicky. The buttons feel weird. The shoulder buttons are kind of odd. These little, like, ant buttons, I just don't like. And it being smaller, it's just not the most comfortable thing to hold. And it's kind of pointy. But this is the way I play 3DS games. And as of now, if I have to play a 3DS game, this is the one I use. Until I got this recently. I haven't played too much on it yet, just because I haven't really played 3DS games in a while. But this is the 2DS. Again, I made a video on this as well. Got it in the box, and to be honest, I do think this feels better than the stock 3DS. It might not feel as good as a 3DS XL, but it's definitely better than the stock one. So if I ever need to play 3DS games, I might play them on this. Main downside, it's not that portable. Like, you can't put it in your pocket, you can't take it anywhere. But then again, who's taking a 3DS anywhere in 2024? So, besides me, I'll be making that video. You may have seen it already, you may have not, but making a pretty ambitious video with 3DS taking it places. But yeah, this is a cool, nifty system. And then in the back here, I have this Super Mario Galaxy coin, and this was a pre-order bonus if you were to pre-order Mario Galaxy. I didn't pre-order it. I was like, I don't even know, 5, but I bought this on eBay for like $10 because I'm like, that's cool. Came with a little certificate, this little thing, and then voila, there's the coin. I think stuff like this is really cool. I bought like a bunch of Mario Galaxy promotional items, and I was gonna have a whole like shelf dedicated to it, but I just don't have the space for that right now. So currently, the only thing I have up from that is the coin and the CD soundtrack. I love the Mario Galaxy soundtrack, one of the best soundtracks, so to have it on CD is just really cool, in my opinion. Now, moving away from systems, actually no, I will highlight one more system. This Game Boy Pocket right here. An absolutely beautiful system. Recently I've gotten into fixing and restoring Game Boy Pockets. And if you're wondering, why a Game Boy Pocket? That's like the lamest one. That's why I did it. Because everyone else is restoring Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. So those, for like a broken unit, have kind of gone up in value, and they're honestly not that much cheaper to buy a broken Game Boy Advance than it is to buy a working one. But with the Game Boy Pocket, the price has been kind of low. I bought 2 lots of them for like $16 a system, and I'm trying to make a video where I talk about restoring these on the second channel. But basically, you know, you get them, they might be kind of dirty, they don't power on, maybe the screen's busted. All you have to do is open it, you clean it, and then the power turns on like 80% of the time. And for the other 70%, most of the time you just need to get new connecting pins. Those need to be soldered on. I haven't done soldering yet, but I do plan on doing it. And some of them have a broken screen. That's a bit more complicated to fix, but it's not too hard. This is one of the ones I restored, fully working now, and this is a Japanese version. Let me turn down the volume. This color scheme is exclusive to Japan, and it's, you know, obviously based on the original DMG Game Boy, but the pockets are like a lot smaller, and honestly, I love this thing. Like, if I'm playing a Game Boy game, I go and I play in this one. Or I play in the green one out there that I can show you. But I absolutely love playing on the Game Boy Pocket. It is just, I don't know why. Maybe I just have like an attachment to it. But it is just so much fun to just pop on and play. It is so easy to get into a game. And my favorite game on this thing is Tetris, obviously. I played Tetris DX, because that's just what came with my Game Boy Color when I bought it. And honestly, I like it. I think this is probably one of the better versions of Tetris for the Game Boy. Obviously, there's the first one that came out, but that one, I tried playing it, and it's very sluggish. Like, with this one, you can like hold it down and move it. That one, it kind of laggy. But I do prefer playing this, honestly, over the Game Boy Color, which might be kind of shocking, because the Game Boy Color I do think is a little more comfortable, but I think mine kind of has a scratched up screen protector a little, but honestly, the Game Boy Pocket just has a bigger screen, it feels like. The screen is just a lot bigger, and I think it's a lot more clearer than this one, and it's smaller, not by a lot, but it is, so I think it's cool in that regard. Moving on to games, though, I have quite a nice selection of games, as you can see. Starting off with Super Nintendo, I have this really cool display kind of thing. So, I'm just going to go through them. These all came with the Super Nintendo bundle. I haven't really played them. Royal Rumble, WWE, or WWF, I guess it was back then. Dennis the Menace, like, come on, man. But SimCity is one I do want to play. This one does look pretty cool. So, I will probably be playing SimCity at one point, because it looks kind of fun. Here's some other games. We've got football, it's fine. Super Tennis, so that's a Nintendo licensed game, but again, it's like tennis, so like who really cares? But Donkey Kong Country is a good one. This is definitely a highlight, and that one I do play. But I'm trying to, I definitely have a big backlog of games I need to play. So, currently on Super Nintendo, I'm playing Yoshi's Island again. I've played that like 5 times, but I'm trying to beat it now on the original hardware. Over here though, we've got, god damn it, that fell. NBA Live 97. It's crazy that a Super Nintendo game came out in 1997, but I got that. I did play that just to see what it was like, and it's not as bad as you would think. Next up, we've got Spider-Man vs. X-Men. Haven't played that one too much. I might trade in some of these games for other games, but this one I'm not. Mega Man X, maybe I will. It is worth a lot, but I do want to play Mega Man X. Sorry it's not focusing. I'm trying to get this to hold up. We got Super Mario World. I love this game. We've got Mario All-Stars. That's also fun. Mario Kart. These are all in like great condition too. That's also a great game. And now I guess I can move on to Game Boy Games. So now to the small Game Boy collection I've been building over time. First up, we've got Pokemon Silver version. I found this at GameStop, of all places. I know, you're not gonna believe me. I found Pokemon Silver and Fire Red at GameStop. $40 each. Pretty good price, since they go for like 70 as of right now, 70 to 80. I did an amazing deal. I traded Fire Red and Sapphire to get a Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance up there, and then the Game Boy Advance SP down there. And, oh wait, no, that might have been a different trade. Either way, I got 3 Game Boys. One of them was the backlit model I have back there. And then, Tetris DX, a couple other games, and then Link's Awakening on the Game Boy Advance. So that's a good deal. Here's my other Game Boy games. I have a couple more that I'm trying to sell. Just whatever, like Mary Kate and Ashley that I don't want. But these are the ones I have as of now. Mario Golf, I got this one pretty recently at vintage stock. It's in great condition. Honestly, it's a pretty fun game. I do enjoy playing Mario Golf on the Game Boy Color. That guy from the Game Critics episode, he might have been right. This might be one of the top 10 games of all time. Miss Pac-Man, this came with the system. All this came with the system except Mario Golf. This is the only one I've bought. Miss Pac-Man, Toy Story 2, and Mickey's Adventure Racing, like, whatever games. But it also came with Tetris DX, which I have in this Game Boy right here. And my Game Boy Advance games are below. I will show you that later. But moving on to Nintendo 64 games. We've got quite a few good ones in here. We've got Star Wars Shadows of the God! Okay, you know what? I can't seem to do it, so I'm just gonna kind of hold them up one at a time, because I just took off the whole shelf. We got Shadows of the Empire. It's one of the first games I got on Nintendo 64. Played it for a little while. Not too bad. It's kind of just, you know, what you would expect from Nintendo 64 shooter, like GoldenEye, kind of. We've got NASCAR 99. Honestly, a fun game. This is, again, one of the first games I got for the Nintendo 64, and honestly, it's a fun game. It is. It's fun to play, mess around. I have a lot of good times with this one. Up next, we've got Pilot Wings 64. This is a pretty recent pickup. I got this at GameStop as well. I can't remember what it cost. I think it was no more than $10 or $8. So pretty good deal. I am gonna play it I popped it in to see if it worked. I haven't played much of it, but I do plan on playing it. Next up, we've got Mario Kart 64. Finally, I got this game. Well, not, I mean, I've had it probably like 3 years now, but when I got it, I was like, yes! Yeah, good game. Yeah, it's Mario Kart. I don't know what you want me to say about it. Put this stuff up that fell down. Next up, we've got 1080 snowboarding. Again, another one of the first games I got, but honestly, the controls weren't the best, in my opinion. I do want to go back to it, though. It does look like a kind of fun game. Then we've got Yoshi's Story. It's fine. It's a Yoshi game, but it's kind of short. But it's fun for what it is. It's no Yoshi's Island. It's no kind of one of the weaker games in the Yoshi franchise, but it's still a pretty fun time, and you know, it's worth your time. Next up is a game. Again, I finally got. This is a pretty recent pickup. Again, at GameStop. What I do is I go into my GameStop and I'm like, hey, do you guys have any games older than the Wii? And they're like, I don't know. And then they open up a cabinet and then they pull this out and they're like, we've got this. And I'm like, I'll take it. I think it was $30. Pretty good deal in really good condition. And I'm gonna start playing this as soon as I can. Because this is one of my most wanted games, and I finally got it, so I'm going to start playing this one soon. Next up, we have Namco Museum. One of the first ones I got. I mean, it's just the arcade games on Nintendo 64. I played it. It's what you expect. Then we've got another game, Wet Tricks. It's Tetris, but it's like, I don't even know. I got this for free in a bundle with a different game. Actually, no, I paid $5 for this. From Facebook Marketplace. I bought it with a different game. I want to make a video where I play every Tetris game. So, I've got this for that. And then finally, no, not finally, we got one more. This one, Glover. It's honestly pretty fun game. I haven't beaten it, but I have played it quite a bit, and it's kind of fun. Glover. Now this is the last one, probably the most exciting one. The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask Collector's Edition. God damn it! It has the holographic artwork, and you're probably wondering, wait, why is there a massive chunk missing from the bottom? That's an amazing story. So, I went on Facebook Marketplace, and same dude that was selling Wet Tricks, I was only going to buy the one game, but I'm just like, I'll buy the other one, why not? And I think I was going to pay $40 for this, which is it's a fine deal, you know? These go for like $70 to $80, I think. It's like a $70 to $80 game, I believe. And I thought $40 was fine. And I went to pick it up, and he goes, hey, I'm so sorry about this, but I dropped it, and I broke it. He's like, because it wasn't like this when I was going to buy it. I'm like, oh, you what? And he pulled it out, and there was a massive chunk. He's like, yeah, I took it out, and I dropped it on the concrete, and I broke it. And I'm like, oh, and he's like, yeah, I'm so sorry about that. If you want, I'll just give it to you for free. And I'm like, okay. So, I got a free copy of Majora's Mask Collector's Edition. I felt like pretty bad for him, so I did give him more. I gave him like $7, but that's like all the cash I had. So, I do have this. I'm gonna play this after I do Majora's Mask, and yes, it does work. I played it. It works. I also still have the plastic pieces that were on there. I'm gonna try to glue them back on and fix it up, but I'm so happy to have this. Okay, and the last thing on this first shelf, we've got these Mario 35th Anniversary complete set figures, all imported from Japan. Made a video on that for the DVD. Watch that if you want to. And the last game I have up here is the NES version of The Legend of Zelda. And I just love how this looks. I mean, it's not a hard game to find by all means. It's probably like 30 bucks. It might be 40 now. But in this good of a condition, I mean, there's not one speck. Sometimes you can see, like, you know, the original thing is black and then they painted gold. A lot of them have like scratches on it and you can see the black underneath. This one is in perfect condition. The label is immaculate. Same with the back label. I love how this looks. It is like probably one of my favorite things in my collection. Even though it's not rare, I just love how it looks. So I have that as my centerpiece just because I love the way the light shines off of it and it's amazing looking. Couple last things I have on this top shelf. Yoshi amiibo from the Smash Brothers line. And then next to that, I have a Smash Brothers coin. That was a pre-order bonus for pre-ordering Smash Ultimate from Best Buy. Okay, now moving on to the main meat of the collection, where pretty much most of the games are. Starting off with this side over here, we've got a bunch of amiibo. I like to line my area with amiibo. I think it just adds a lot of character, and I think it just has... I need a place to put them, so I put them up there. Up first we have the Metroid Dread amiibo, the dual pack. We got that one and that one. I actually have two of these. I guess Nintendo overstocked them, and they went on sale from $30 to $5, and I'm like, yeah, I'll buy a couple. About one to open, one to keep sealed, thinking, hey, maybe one day they'll be worth more than $5. So that's what I have. And then I've got some Breath of the Wild amiibo. I've got the Link Rider one, the Archer one, and then I finally got all the Odyssey amiibo. I used to only have this one, but they restocked on the Nintendo website. The Peach and the Bowser one, which is amazing. This thing looks... I don't know, I just love how it looks. Then below that we've got the Mario 30th anniversary figure that came with like the Wii U bundle. Not an amiibo, but just a little Mario Odyssey figure. I'll go through a couple of the amiibo on this side as well, just to get them out of the way. A Rob amiibo. This is a recent pickup. I didn't used to have this many amiibo until Nintendo decided to restock all the discontinued ones, and I'm like, God, now I gotta get them, like the Olimar one. Pretty hard to find for a while, and then they restocked them. So I went back to pick up a lot of them. This Luigi one just looks weird. Why he posed like that. So that's why I got that one. I got the Wario amiibo. We've got King K. Rool. This is a good one. One of my favorite ones. Along with the Piranha Plant one. Another one of my favorite amiibos. They just look really cool. So the way I organize games are kind of weird. They're not alphabetical. I kind of just do it by series and how I feel like doing it. First of all, here's that Game Boy Advance SP I was talking about. I just have it down there. I'll go through games one by one, I guess. I don't want to take too long talking about every game I have, but I will just kind of go through them. We've got Terraria. It's fine. I got it on like Black Friday for like $10, and I was like, I'll try it out. It's like a worse version of Minecraft in my opinion. Mega Man 11. Kind of a hard game, to be honest. I played a decent amount of that. It's pretty hard. Oh, here's a game you've heard me talk about. Lego Star Wars the Skywalker Saga. I still haven't beaten it. I haven't beaten the sequel trilogy ones. I do want to. It's just right now I'm honestly so tired of playing Lego games. So one day I'll go back to it. Sega Genesis Classic. This is pretty cool. Has 50 Sega Genesis games, and it has everything you would want to play on the Sega Genesis. So, it's a fun time. I'll just pick a few out from here. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. I got this at GameStop as well, $11. I keep on talking about getting stuff at GameStop. I don't like GameStop that much. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes they have good deals. I don't know what to say. It's fun. I don't know how I feel about this game. It's a remake of the original GameCube one. I don't know. I don't think Monkey Ball. I played the arcade version. That one, the arcade version's a lot of fun. I played this one. It doesn't have the same feel, in my opinion. Starlink. This is the one that came with a big ship that you would put on the controller. Does anyone like remember that game? It had like Star Fox in it, and that was like the only thing. I played this game a lot, probably too much than it deserved. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of mid, but I did enjoy my time just flying my spaceship around. But there's not a lot to do, but it was fun. I guess it came with a cool Star Fox figure in the ship, so that's kind of cool. One thing I find kind of odd is that there's a massive back. You know, most games just have like this small little area. No, it has like the entire. Like, why? Up next we have Crash Bandicoot: The Insane Trilogy. I played a good amount of this, and then I want to go back to play more, but I don't know. Crash just. I'm not a fan of the platforming in this game. It's still. They say it's a 3D game, which it is, but it feels a lot more linear, and that's not really what I was looking for. Here's a game. Snake Pass. Ooh. This is the rarest game I own. I'm not even joking. Snake Pass is the rarest game I own. I don't know if they still do it. I haven't heard much about them. But this was published by Super Rare Games. It's kind of like the limited run games, same concept, just different people. And what they do is they get like a digital only game, Snake Pass, and then they make a physical version. And back at like the Switch launch, I think this was like came out the first or second month the Switch was out, and at that time the Switch had like no games. So like when one new game would come out, people would be like, "Oh my god, it's Snake Pass." It's a fun game, to be honest. I mean, it's like a 3D platformer that you play as a snake. It controls kind of weird, but it works for what it is. It's hard to explain. I want to go back and play it. Like, I want to play this game again. It came with a bunch of cool stuff. Well, not cool, it just came with a bunch of crap, to be honest. Super Rare Games, like, business card thing. It came with some trading cards that are like, who's gonna trade Noodle the Snake? Like, what is that? Who cares about that? It comes with a cool sticker. That's pretty cool. And then the manual art book. One of the only Switch game I have that has a manual in it. It's not even a manual. It just has some like artwork in there. Like, I mean, there's not that many pages. It just has like some pictures in there. I mean, it's cool for what it is. I mean, it's not. I don't know. It's not that impressive, but it is cool that it has all this stuff to make it more of a special release, because they only made like 1,000 of these, I think. And I bought it for like, I think it was like 20 or 30 bucks, and this is the only one of these I bought. I don't know why. I don't think any of the other games caught my interest. But yeah, I bought this in 2018, 30 bucks. Now it's worth $200. $250. around that price point. So, pretty pricey game. Next up, we have, let's see, Game Builder Garage. Interesting game. It's basically like that one part of the Labo, but they made a whole separate game out of it. They only released it for like $30, so budget released by Nintendo. I bought this. I was going to recreate a Yoshi Commits Tax Fraud game in this for a video. Couldn't like figure it out. I probably played like 5 hours of this game. It's fine for like a game. I used to want to be a game designer, so I probably would have loved that game when I was younger. But now I'm like, eh. Splatoon 2. You know, Splatoon is one of Nintendo's new big franchises, and I don't know. I mean, it was like fun for like when I played it, but I'm not a big online multiplayer or like a shooting kind of game, so this isn't really my cup of tea. It was fun for what it was, but after about 15-20 hours or something, I'm like, I've just playing the same thing over and over again. I'm not a fan of multiplayer games. Like that. Like, I like multiplayer games. I just don't like ones like that. WarioWare Move It. This is the new one. I haven't played a lot of this yet. I still want to, but some of it was kind of weird. I don't know. I feel like the WarioWare series on Switch didn't hit the same as the older games. I played the demo of WarioWare Gold on my 3DS a ton. That's like, I think one of my most played 3DS games is the demo of that game. And it was a lot of fun, and I picked up the Switch games thinking they would be the same. No, not really. Because the next one, the one that came out before, Get It Together, it was fun, but like, they don't give you enough to do, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. And they're like $50. I mean, cheaper than 60, I guess it's not full price, but I mean, this should have been 40 at most, 30. I hate how Nintendo this generation is making every game $60. I mean, come on, man. Poison King, Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze. A lot of people were mad at this game when it came out back in 2018. I love this game. It's a lot of fun. I played this game a lot. I want to go back and play it again because the Donkey Kong games are just so fun. And I didn't have the Wii U one, and I played this and I loved it. So, and it has the new Funky Kong mode. So, great game. Next up, it's a game I probably haven't talked about since I made a video on it back in 2019. Yoshi's Crafted Island. No, not Island. Yoshi's Crafted World. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. For what it is, it's not like a hard game. It's pretty easy to do. I've heard if you try to get like 100%, that's hard to do. The only problem is I don't care. Like, maybe one day I might want to go back and 100% this game. But that's like once I've played every other game I want to play. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care to 100% it. It was fun for what it was. Same with this game, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Now, this game released at a good value. I think it was only $40, and that was back when, if you pre-order a game on Amazon, back in the day, you would get 20% off. So like Donkey Kong was like $50, this was like $32, so pretty good deal. And I love this game. It's so much fun. I haven't played it since I beat it, but it's a lot of fun. And ooh, my neck. It's a lot of fun, and they added a lot of stuff in this version. There's the Mario Odyssey levels, and then they also added something that wasn't on the Wii U one. They added multiplayer. And then like they updated like 3 years later. Oh, now you can do like 4-player multiplayer, and then they added DLC to this game. Like they added so many updates they didn't need to do. They added Labo support to this game. Like they update this game for like no reason, but that's kind of why I love this game. Moving on to the next stack we've got up here. We've got probably the best looking Nintendo Switch game, Luigi's Mansion 3. I still haven't beaten this game, even though I love this game. I got stuck on this one piano level. My battery's gonna die. Next up, we have Luigi's Mansion 3, the best looking game on the Nintendo Switch by far. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but the graphics in this game are just so good. And it's a fun game. I mean, that adds a lot to it, but it is definitely the best looking game that's been on the Switch. Too bad I didn't beat it. Yeah, I got stuck on a level with the piano, and I do want to beat this game so badly because it's so good, but I got stuck in this level, and yeah, I have to look up how to beat it, but I mean, it's just such a good looking game. Next up, we've got Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I actually haven't played this game. Yeah, I just got it because like it's like $10 or something, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll play it eventually. I don't have much to say about this one. Paper Mario: The Origami King. I played a little bit of it. The Mario RPG series isn't my favorite, but I do want to get into it eventually. It's a very time-consuming thing to get into these type of things. I have the European copy. Ugh. So, for some reason, Amazon, if you buy a US game, now they just give you a European copy, which is so annoying. I do want to play this game because it looks good. Like, it's honestly like a good looking game. But I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Ooh, this game. Mario Golf. I played this at a friend's, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of people hate on these new Mario sports games. I don't care. It was fun. I bought it about a year ago, back when there was a sale. It was like probably $30. I haven't played it yet. I do want to play it. I do want to play this game, but I want to record. I want to do a cool like let's play, not let's play, not for like the Orange and Blue main series, but like maybe for like Orange and 2, or I might start a different thing. I don't know, but I do want to play this game. Here's another Mario sports game, Mario Strikers Battle League, and this game gets too much hate. I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, it was lacking content at launch, but I mean, it was still fun. Like, it's still a fun game. Like, it's still Mario Strikers. Like, come on. People hated this game way too much. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's fun. I don't know why people... I mean, I understand the issues with it, but it's still a fun game. Same with Super Mario Party. People, like, hate this game. And I'm like, why? It's a fun game. People are like, oh, they forced the motion control. I'm like, oh my god, grow up. It's a fun game. I love the motion controls one in this game. The one where you're like flipping a steak, isn't that, like, that's so fun. And, I will say, the boards in this game, kinda lame. And I didn't like the thing with, where like, the dice, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but the dice in this game are weird. The coins in this game are weird. Like, everything's a lot cheaper. I don't, like, the coins, I think, used to be, like, 20 coins in the other games, and this one's, like, 10, I think. That part I don't like, but it's still a fun Mario Party. Like, there's online multiplayer. Um, it's a fun game. People need to, I mean, I don't care what people say. Next one, Mario Party Superstars. A lot of people say it's the better one, but still not the best. I haven't played this one as much. I played the other one more. Um, but I still like it. I mean, it's still a fun game. It's like a compilation, basically, of the first 3 Mario Parties, like, mini games or something. Um, and it works well. It's a fun game. I haven't played it as much as I should have, just because not a lot of people want to play Mario Party that I know. It takes kind of long to get through a game, but it's a good time. It is a good time. And up next, I mean, how everyone owns this game, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. What do I have to say? I mean, it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The booster pass made it even better somehow. Definitely, just I, I still think my personal favorite is Mario Kart DS, and I think Mario Kart Wii is also up there, but there's no denying that this probably is the best one. I mean, even though I still prefer the Wii and the DS one, this one just, it has the most levels, courses, and I mean, come on. There's no denying this game did so much to help promote the Nintendo Switch. It's crazy it released on the Wii U. Moving on, we've got a good stack of games. I'm going through like all the Mario games now, basically. Mario Maker 2, good game. I mean, this game needed to be updated a lot more. Man, this game was so much fun. It is still fun. It's Mario Maker. I mean, it's a fun game. They should have added more levels, though, like more themes to pick from. It's a shame they stopped supporting it as early as they did. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. It's fun. It's a fun game. I know people like, oh my god, we hate this game. Like, no, it's a fun game. Come on. I mean, the multiplayer game, the multiplayer in these games are just unmatched. And even though I do think this is one of the weaker series in the new Super Mario Bros., it's still you know, a fun game and a fun time. Like, playing these games with like family members or friends, I mean, everyone knows how to play. Like, this is such an easy pick up and play game. I think it's a must-have on the Switch, you know? Two things. One, it was overpriced. Two, this case, it's only on mine, I believe, and I've never seen any other Nintendo Switch case like this, but the case is different. I don't know how to explain it, but like, look. This is, you know, every other Switch game has like this, you put your finger in there and it can open like every other DVD case. This one, no, it does not have that slit. I don't know if it's a manufacturing error or what, but it doesn't have that. And when I first got this, I thought they redesigned the Switch case. No, only on this thing. I don't know why. Up next is a newer game. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with this game when I was playing it for the first time. It's definitely the most interesting 2D Mario game we've gotten in a long time. It's a lot of fun, but something about it, I don't know what it is. I haven't beaten it yet. I haven't gone back to beating it. And when a new Mario game gets released, I'm like, that's my go-to game for like half a year. I don't know why this one didn't grab my attention. I think it just has to do with I was so busy when it came out with came out in the fall semester of my college, and I was, like midway through, trying to play this game when I was stressing out about stuff. I mean, fun game. One thing, the multiplayer is a little weird. I like the online mode, that's cool, but the co-op, I don't like how you can't bounce on people's heads. I know people, like, don't like the other games because you can do that. I liked it when you could throw your friends off the cliff. I like that. You can't do that in that game. Ooh. Interesting game. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Very controversial game in the Switch library because people are like, oh, it's $60 for like a bunch of old ports, and it's a limited time release, and yada yada yada. I understand both sides. This could have been, so the part with it being overpriced. So yes and no, because like they released other games. Like, they have Skyward Sword HD, which I think is more overpriced than that, because that's one Wii game. This is a Wii game, GameCube, and N64 game. And there's tons of other examples like that, not only on the Switch, but on other systems as well, like PlayStation and Xbox. But another side is you see, like, oh, the Crash Reignited trilogy up there, and the Spyro trilogy. Those are $40, and they completely remade three games. For a lot cheaper than this, and they're remade. These are just, like, enhanced ports, basically. I will say, though, the three Crash games and the three Spyro games are practically all the same. Same assets, same everything. These are all completely different games. Like, if you remaster one, you couldn't use the same engine on all of them. It just wouldn't work. You would have to remake all three. And if they do that, they would just charge them all of them by themselves for $60. But for what this is, Mario Galaxy is like my favorite game of all time. So having that on the Switch, that was like, I used to make videos, before I made the Orange and Blue YouTube channel. I'm like, I want Mario Galaxy HD on the Switch. And I finally got that. I didn't get Galaxy 2 like I wanted. I wanted a Galaxy 1 and 2 bundle, but we didn't get that. We got this instead, and I think this is good. Playing these games is great on the Switch. Mario Galaxy looks amazing. Mario Sunshine looks amazing. Mario 64 looks how it is. I mean, they updated it, but I'm not impressed by the graphics, you know what I mean? Something I will say I am disappointed with is it was just like a standard release. Like, there's nothing special about it. You look at like the Mario All-Stars Wii game, which is like somehow just as lame, but also not as lame, because they just put a Super Nintendo ROM on a disc. But that one had like a CD soundtrack, it had a book, it had a box it came in. This one just released like that. It would have been so cool if this came in a slipcover, if this came in a slipcover with like an art book, with behind the scenes of these games, and it had the soundtrack of these games. It doesn't. This has the soundtrack. It says it on the back, soundtrack included, but it's on the cartridge. Like, the only way to listen to a soundtrack is if you put the thing in, and then you, like, listen to it on your Switch. Like, no one's gonna do that. I mean, like, why? I want, like, they could have at least put, like, I don't know, a QR code to download the MP3 or something. That's just lame. Like, but at the end of the day, it's still fun. I'm not gonna hate it. I played it a lot. I still want to go back and play it. It's just a lot of fun, you know? Okay, now to a different game. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Ooh. Ooh. Now this is a good game. This is a game everyone needs. I mean, it is so good. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. So they went above and beyond with porting this. Okay, they could have just put the Wii U game on Switch. No one would have cared. I mean, no one would have complained. You know what I mean? But you know what they did? They brought the game to Switch, you know, updated stuff to, like, the resolution and stuff. But they also, like, enhanced the game and just made it better. The movement speed in this game is faster, and a lot of the moves, like, they just added a whole new move set to Mario in this game, kind of like Odyssey, where you can, like, dive, and you can roll faster, and you can, like, ground pound into pipes. It makes this game a lot more fluid and fun. I mean, oh, it's so fun. The multiplayer is great in this game. The only 3D Mario that has multiplayer, like good multiplayer, and it's a blast. It's a blast. Everyone needs to buy this game. Not only did they do that, but they were like, you know what? Why don't we just throw in like a whole new like side game as well? Bowser's Fury. Like, what? They just put like a whole new side game in there. It's not that long. I haven't beaten it yet. I beat the main game. 100. Okay, I 99% beated the main game. You know, I went through the main story, beat that, and then I beat. I got like every green star, every coin, every stamp, all that stuff. So the final level in this game is Champion's Road. The hardest level in like any Mario game. I don't know what would be harder. The one in this game or the one in Galaxy 2. I don't know which one's harder since I haven't beaten this one yet. Basically, I got to that point, I unlocked it, I played the level a few times, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna take like a whole weekend to beat the one level. So I haven't done it yet, but I want to. Pretty soon, like this summer, I want to go through and beat that level, as well as beating Bowser's Fury. Because it's a lot of fun. I just haven't beaten it because I'm like, you know, other games come out. But amazing game. Another amazing game. Super Mario Odyssey. I mean, I know, like, my perception of these games might sound different to people, for these two, because I made orange and blue videos where I'm like, Mario Odyssey isn't perfect, and the love-hate relationship with Mario 3D World, and it's like, I talked about, like, negative points of the game, but that's because, like, I had to, you know what I mean? These games are still amazing, like, you have to play them, like, I mean, even though, like, I had complaints in the video, I honestly think these are, like, perfect games, and everyone needs to play this game, like, right now, because Mario Odyssey is so fun. I mean, the movement in this game is, like, masterful. This was the first game I got on my Switch, on my birthday. I opened it up, the only thing I got, Nintendo Switch and Mario Odyssey. And it was just the greatest thing ever to finally have this game, because this game came out like October 21st. If I got that date right, I'm gonna be so impressed. But it came out late October. My birthday's early November, so this game was out maybe a week at most, and I got it, and it was a blast. I love Mario Odyssey. It's my most played game. 95 hours in this game. I know, like, that doesn't sound a lot. A lot of people play games for, like, hundreds of hours. I don't do that. I can't play a lot, like, one game for hours on end. I kind of switch up every hour, depending on the game. That's just how I work. But, favorite game on the Switch by far, is Mario Odyssey. So, now moving on, we have, what's next? Metroid Dread. This is a fun game as well. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did, but I do. It's such a fun game. I mean, it's the European version again, so that's annoying because not only does it like have that stupid ugly thing there, but they stick out because all the North American games, they read like this way with the text. European, no, put it right in the middle. Anyway, I haven't beaten it yet, but it's a lot of fun, and I want to. I'm gonna try to speed up with these. I'm talking way too much, but of course we get to Link's Awakening. A beautiful game, probably one of the best looking Switch games, stylistically. Which when this game was first revealed, a lot of people were like, "Oh, that art style looks kind of weird. I don't know if I like it." I like it a lot. It's a beautiful game. I want to go back and beat this game because it's a lot of fun. It looks amazing. I mean, oh, it's such a good looking game. Getting on to the last stack now. Okay, getting down to the last stack. We have Skyward Sword. Again, another controversial release. I haven't played it though. Yeah, I know. I know you're like, oh my god, how do you buy a game and not play it? It's like, I just haven't. I bought this with Mario Golf. It was like, buy one, get one free, so it's like $30 a game. So, I bought it for the deal, and I'm like, I do want to play this game, but I want to play the games in order first. So, I'm playing not Link's Awakening. Yeah, I am. No, I'm playing... Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm playing Link's Awakening on my Game Boy Advance right now. So, I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna do Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, the GameCube ones. Then I'll get to this one. So, in the meantime, it sits in here. Up next, we have Breath of the Wild, and I did play this one. Okay, I played these first. First Zelda game I played. The first for a lot of people, I assume, and it's just a lot of fun. I mean, this is why the Switch was successful in the first year. This and Mario Odyssey, and they launched all these banger games in 2017, and I love this game. I haven't beaten it yet. Sorry, I know, I haven't beaten this game. Because I've been having so much fun just running around doing, like, whatever. All the side missions, all that. A lot of fun. I do want to beat it, but I'm probably going to play through them in order now, and then I'll beat it. Along with the sequel that came out, Tears of the Kingdom. And this one, I love this game. I probably like it even more than Breath of the Wild. And again, I have not beaten it, but I have put like 70 hours in this game because it's just so fun to run around, explore, do different things. Absolutely amazing. Up next, we have Animal Crossing: New Horizons. It's a lot of fun. I mean, come on. It came out, in the perfect time during COVID. I got it maybe a week after it came out. I was like, I didn't know a lot about Animal Crossing. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna pick it up. Maybe if it goes on sale. But, I mean, when this game came out, like, in the height of COVID, and I saw everyone playing it, I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And I played this every day for hours. It's, my most 3 played games on Switch are Mario Odyssey, Animal Crossing, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I mean, it's such a fun game. I don't play it like as often as I used to. But it's fun, but I do believe it's missing some content. I think having mini games inside that you could play in multiplayer would be amazing. Because this game has multiplayer. You can go to like your friend's island or whatever, but like you can't do anything, you know? Like you just walk around. If they had like mini games you could play, that would be like amazing. I would still be playing this game till this day. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, I left my Switch on for like 3 days by accident, and now it says I played this game for 250 hours or something. I haven't played it for that much. I only played it for like 90. But yeah, I put it back in there. Oh wow, what is that? Nintendo Switch Sports. Interesting because on one hand, I like this game. On the other hand, I despise it. So, just for what it is, I think, how much is this game? It didn't release full price. I think it released for $40. Not 60, 40. And I love that about it. Except I think there was a different version that was 50, and it came with like a stupid leg strap that like isn't even used in the game until they updated it. I got the stupid version, but yeah, it's fun. That's the bottom line. Playing bowling is always gonna be fun. It's Wii Sports Bowling on the Switch. It's still gonna be fun, but the tennis is fun too. The sword fighting's still fun. The badminton's fun. But like at the end of the day, it doesn't have as much character as, you know, like Wii Sports Resort. It's missing a lot of content from that. So these weird avatars are not as good as the Mii's. The online works, but they made it like a main focal point, so that was kind of weird. The game selection's kind of weak, to be honest. A lot of the games kind of feel the same. And then they added golf like a year later because they kept on delaying it. It's like, why? They didn't even make any new courses. They're all from Wii Sports. So, oh yeah, and then they announced they were gonna put basketball on here. Like 4 years after this game came out. No, like 2-3 years after this game came out. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna add basketball. Why? I mean, it's cool. I'm gonna play it now, but like, okay. It is kind of weird that now you're missing 2 icons for the sports in that, but oh well. One of the most underrated Switch games. Clubhouse Games, 51 worldwide classics. Play this a lot because it's just a lot of fun. A budget release, $40. I love it when Nintendo does that. Not even budget, but you know, full retail is 60, that was 40, good. And these have tons of, you know, like tabletop games, card games. It even has like stuff like bowling and darts on here. Okay, I'll take it. And then it has like the Wii Play archery range and the tanks. I'm like, yeah, this game's amazing. It has Mancala. How do you not like a game that's Mancala? I love this game. Everyone needs to buy this game right now. And the final game I have on Nintendo Switch, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Again, one of my most played games. I haven't played it in quite a while, honestly, but this game was so exciting when it came out. From the hype of all the characters getting announced, and all the DLC. I never got the DLC. I might get it, but at this point, I'm like, nah. But just having the DLC characters get announced was just peak. This was like 8th grade till my freshman year of high school, and that was just like the best time for me and the Switch. Like, I have a lot of memories with this game, and it's just amazing. So that's all of the Nintendo Switch games. Now moving on. Okay, so first up, we're gonna do Game Boy Advance. Mario Kart Super Circuit. It's a fun game. I'm gonna be honest. It's still fun. Like, it's kind of limited because it's on Game Boy Advance, but it's still fun. Mario Stars Superstar Saga. I haven't played it for as much as I've wanted to, but I do want to get back into this game. Mario Advanced 1 and 2, which is Mario Bros. 2, and Super Mario World. You know, they're the games you know and love. Namco Museum came with my Game Boy Advance. It's just the arcade games, to be honest. And GT Advanced came with my thing. And you're probably thinking, oh, it's just some shovelware cheap game. No, it's honestly pretty good. It's a racing game. Whoa. And it's in 3D. Like, there's 3D graphics on the Game Boy Advance. It's pretty impressive, and honestly, I think I might prefer it over Mario Kart, which is kind of surprising. And last but not least, we have a game you all know, hopefully, if you watched the video in orange and blue. The Lego Star Wars video game complete in box. Got like $5, got a video out of it. Pretty good. A lot different than the console version. Kind of hard. It's a hard game, but put that up there and move on to the NES games. Okay, we've got Tetris complete in box, and I'm so happy I have this. I mean, it's so cool to have an original NES game in the box. And, because, you know, they're cardboard and they're hard to find. And it's Tetris, the first Tetris. But this isn't that hard to find. I think getting a complete in-box copy of Tetris is still only like $30, $40. But when I saw this in Facebook Marketplace for like $20, I'm like, that is so cool, I need that. So I bought it, and it looks so cool. Up next, we've got some more NES games. We've got Super Mario Bros. 2. Fun. I don't have Mario Bros. 3 yet, even though it's like my favorite NES game. I don't have it because it's like I'm not gonna spend $25-$30 on an NES game that like I've already played and beaten. You know what I mean? Even though I do want it. Up next, we got Metroid. Pretty fun, to be honest. It's just hard, and I need to dedicate a lot of time to actually beat that game. Here's Tetris again. Not again, it's the same. I just took it out of the box. And then, everyone knows Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. I have 2 copies of this, because I bought one just because like I saw it at like a thrift store, and I'm like, whoa, an NES game? And then one came with my NES. So, that's why I have 2. Pac-Man, the like weird knockoff version, I think. It's fine. It's just NES Pac-Man. And then last and probably least, whatever baseball game this is. I don't even know if there's a name for it, cause like, you know, on the NES, you know, they put the title of the game on the side. This one, nah, it's just the MLB logo. What? There's no title or anything to it. So, yeah, there's no title up here either. It just says interactive video game, officially licensed Major League Baseball. So like, is that the name or what? I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. But I store all of my NES games in this blue 3D printed thing. Not the best thing in my opinion, because I like being able to see not only the artwork, but just having the spines like that is probably the better way to display them. But that came with my NES, and it honestly saves a lot of space. And I think this is fine for what it is. And even though it hides up all the games in the back, I do like how it does keep one always up on display. Like that. I think that looks cool. So, moving on to the GameCube. A library that has not really changed. It didn't change for probably about 4 years because of COVID, and the prices got so expensive. Even though this is the first console I started collecting for, probably the thing I get the most least games out of, which is a shame, because there's a lot of great games on the GameCube. They're just so hard to find and so expensive. Starting off, we got the newest GameCube game, Halo 4. No, not Halo 4. This is how I got them. This is a game I am so glad I finally got. One of my most wanted games. I now have it. Mario Kart Double Dash. Why is it in a Halo 4 case? I don't know. The dude didn't have the case and he just put it in here. I'm so glad I finally have this game. It's a shame it's not complete in box, but it was $30. And Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So another great game that I didn't have. So I'm like, fine, I'll take it, and I might just print off new artwork. I know I hate doing that, but it's probably something I'll do. And yeah, I need water too. Okay, now moving on to other GameCube games. We're just gonna take a stack. I've got the collector's edition. Well, not collector's edition, but the promotional Ocarina of Time with the Master Quest. Promotional, not for resale type of thing. I don't quite exactly know the whole story behind this, but I know when you were buying Wind Waker back in the day, it was like, oh hey, you can also buy this for $5 if you buy that one. Or it was like a pre-order bonus, I don't know. But it's just Ocarina of Time N64, and then the not released Master Quest version that was going to be, I believe, on the N64 disk drive, but that got cancelled. So yeah, have the game, no manual. Got this from GameStop. Most of these games are from GameStop online. Because honestly, this had good deals. Like, you would get, like, a lot of the time, buy two, get one free on used games. And that's when I would always buy these types of things. And that was all before COVID. When they were still pretty cheap. Like, this was like 20 or 30 bucks. Same with Wind Waker. Was also like a $25 game. And this game's a lot of fun. It's really fun. I played it a lot last summer. I haven't beaten it yet. I do want to beat it. But yeah, fun game. Then up next we've got Metroid Prime, the original one. And interestingly enough, it has the Metroid Prime Echoes bonus disc. I bought this from GameStop, $7. And that was back when they were doing the like liquidation sale, because for a while they were trying to get rid of all the retro games. Except it doesn't have the bonus disc. It just has like the case for it. So not a big deal. I didn't even know I was getting the special edition. But haven't really played Metroid Prime. I want to, but I just haven't. Not on the top of my priority list for GameCube. That I'd probably figure out Wind Waker. Here's another game, Wario. It's a weird game. I've played a decent amount of this. It's like kind of fun, but it's also kind of just weird. Like, it's a game no one talks. Like, no one ever talks about this game. But here it is. It's probably one of my most valuable games. It's like $100 now. Even though I got it for like 20 back then. Up next, we've got a game I played a lot on GameCube. Haven't beaten it yet. Mario Sunshine. Unfortunately, though, it was a disc only, so I just printed out this. That's why the artwork looks so kind of gray, because it's not the official artwork. I just printed out so it looks better on the shelf. I want to get the official case, but I don't have it. But the game is still fun. It's kind of a pain. Not my favorite 3D Mario game, but it's fun. Along with Mario Power Tennis, this game's also fun. This is the only one that's like complete in box, in really good condition. This game was a lot of fun. I played this on GameCube back when I first started collecting. Now on to the second stack of games. So up first, we have the first game, and like only game pretty much I got for my GameCube, Mario Golf. This is another disc-only game, so it's having a DVD case and printable cover art. Yeah, the only game I bought for my GameCube, what I got was Mario Golf, so that's pretty interesting. I did play this. It's a fun game, but it's like Mario Golf, you know what I mean? So up next, we've got Luigi's Mansion. Really fun game. I want to beat this game, but I haven't yet. But I am going to pretty soon. Probably like this next October. I'm gonna go through and beat this game. Oh, you all know this one. Lego Star Wars, the video game. This is the same one I used to have up on my desk. You already know my opinion on this game. I played it, you know, I love it. Made a whole bunch of video series on it. What I didn't talk about, Star Wars what is this? Rebel Strike. I played it. It's fine. It was fun for what it was. Up next, we've got Spider-Man 2. Now, this is a fun game. This is one I had, like, I just found this in our DVD. I was, like, hand-me-down DVDs. And I just found this in there. And I had it for, like, the longest time. And then I finally got a GameCube so I could play it. One weird thing is that I found it manual and disc only, no front cover. I don't know why, but yeah, it's honestly a fun game. I want to go back to beat it after I beat Spider-Man on PS4. And another game I just found in my DVD collection, Tony Hawk's Underground. Except this one I haven't gotten to work, so. And the last one, SSX Tricky. It's fine. Okay, now moving on to the WiiU, DS, 3DS era. The way I organize my games, they're not really in a particular, like, order, to be honest. Like, it goes from Nintendo Switch to NES to GameCube to Wii U. Like, they're not in order. Kind of just in order of how, like, I started collecting, to be honest. Like, I had the Switch, then I got GameCube, and that's why I have them up there. I just always had them next to each other, so that's why I have it. And I have everything on this one bookshelf. So, once I get, you know, a different place, I get my own entire room to myself. Well, I have my bedroom to myself, but once I get my own living game room spot, it's probably going to look different. But for the time being, this is why I have it organized all kind of wonky. And I'll start off with, I guess, Amiibo. Up here, we've got Waluigi Amiibo. I made a video on this before, Orange and Blue. If you can find that video and you watch it, good on you, I guess. It's like a parody video. The Goomba Amiibo. I don't know why, but I really like this one. And I believe it was hard to find for a while. Donkey Kong. This is more of a recent pickup. I wanted all the classic characters, so I finally was able to get them. Not an amiibo, but I can go through these now. The Lego Mario sets. I only have, I guess, 3. Because, they're not the best Lego sets, if I'm going to be honest. I would like minifigures, but they're not going to make that. But they have made some cool little sets. This one, I think I got it for like $6. It was a Goomba suit. It only came with one Goomba, but the suit from Mario Bros. 3, and then a Goomba, and then I put a second one on top, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of cool. This little thing, I think this is like a $4 little poly bag. It didn't come with this one. It was just yellow Yoshi in a little tree. $4 for Yoshi. I'm like, that's awesome. And then the first one I got, only one I had for a while, was the Mario's house, and that's what it came with the Yoshi. I only got it because it came with Yoshi. And it's kind of fun. This is the house from the opening of the first Paper Mario, so that's kind of cool. Cool little reference. It came with a bunch of other stuff on the side, but just to save space, I just kept this out, because I think the house looks cool, but it came with a hammock and some other thing, and took up a lot of space. That's what I don't like about the Mario sets. They take up weird. Another set I got, probably the best Super Mario Brothers set, the Bowser car. I mean, this thing is so cool. It's the car from 3D World, and you open this thing. That's cool. You can drop bombs from the back, and like, this is like a standalone set, you know what I mean? Because like the course building sets are like, they're cool for what they are, but they're not my cup of tea. But this looks good by itself, and it's the cheapest way you could get a Bowser figure. He only came in like $100 sets. This was only $30, so one of the few sets I bought at full price. I normally don't buy Lego sets unless they're 20% off. That's basically my rule. I only buy them for 20% off. This one, I thought was too good of a deal, and I wanted it like then. And I had to meet a spending requirement on the Lego website to get a promotional item. So, I picked this up, and I'm happy with it. It's pretty cool. Back to Amiibo. We've got the Wolf Link Amiibo, and this was like the hardest Amiibo to find for the longest time. I mean, these were like an $80 Amiibo at one point. But Nintendo restocked them. And even though it's not like my favorite Amiibo, I'm like, I gotta buy it. Because like, one, not only was it like hard to find, but two, I wanted to unlock the wolf in Breath of the Wild. This has really cool functionality. Like, I wanted it, like, not really for the figure. I wanted it for the functionality in the game, which is the only Amiibo I can really say that for. The Skyward Sword Amiibo, I don't know. I didn't have like a standard Link Amiibo, so that's why I got this. And it was one of the ones that were hard to find for a while. This Loftwing Amiibo, which had a lot of controversy for being overpriced, because it was a $25 Amiibo, and every other Amiibo was like 12 to 16, and this was 25 for like no reason. Except I didn't pay 25. I paid $5 because no one bought it because it was so expensive. So they marked it down to $5, and that's when I bought it. Last Amiibo I have, CB Robo. It came with the CB Robo Zip Blast bundle, so that's why I have that. I believe that was $5 on Amazon. It came with the game, the Amiibo, and like the whole box. $5. I can go through some other DS systems I have. This is a pink DS Lite. Except it's not a pink DS Lite. And I know you're like, wait a minute, what do you mean? I'm planning to make a really good video about this. But just for you, little DVD listeners at this time, this might release later on. But as of now, it's a DVD exclusive. This is not a DS Lite. Sorry, this is not a Nintendo DS Lite. This is a Focus. This is an iQOO DS. And for those of you that don't know, the iQOO is a Chinese company owned by Nintendo. You might have heard of the iQOO player that was Nintendo 64, like handheld home system, and they made a DS. As you can see, I'm gonna turn it on, and it says iQOO DS on it. And there's iQOO games, and I have one iQOO game. Inside of this box is a sealed iQOO DS game. Very hard to find. I got one. I'm not gonna tell you what it is right now until the video comes out, but very cool to have that, as well as, okay, not as cool, but I still think this is cool. My DS Lite. It's with a hand-me-down, and I love this system just because I think the silver looks really cool. I got a Mario stylus in here, so I like this DS Lite a lot. Final one, this black one, was also a hand-me-down. This one has a broken hinge, so I might do a resell of this, but yeah. Okay, games. We're gonna start with Wii U. I'm gonna kind of run through all these pretty fast because I'm gonna talk about them later. Because I own two copies of all of these games. These are all the Lego games I own on Wii U. Lego Batman 3, Lego Jurassic World, Lego Movie video game, Lego Marvel Superheroes, and Lego Dimensions. And okay, this is the only one I don't own a second copy of. I did play this on PS3 back in the day. It was fine. I didn't beat it. The rest of these games, though, I played a ton of. Not on Wii U, on Xbox One, and probably asking why I have them on Wii U. It's pretty simple. When I bought my Wii U, it came with a bunch of games, and I think there was a bundle. They're like, oh, you can also get these games for like $2 a piece, and I'm like, fine, I'll take them for $2 a piece. Except I don't really need them, because I might just sell these, to be honest, later down the line if Wii U games ever get expensive. But because I already own them on the Xbox One, and that's how I play them. So I'm either gonna keep the Wii U version or the Xbox version. I don't know. But moving on to games, like the other games, I have a lot of Wii U games. I didn't even notice. I've accumulated so many Wii U games for how little of them I've played. Again, when I bought my Wii U, it came with a ton of games. So we're just gonna go through those now. One of those games, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Now, this game I have played. I played this at my friend's house in middle school a lot. In early high school, you know, before Ultimate came out, we played the Wii U version, and it's a fun game, but there's just not a reason to go back to it now. I have played this game on my Wii U, but it gets to a point when anytime I play this, I'm like, I'd rather play Ultimate, you know what I mean? Super Mario 3D World, again, came with the Wii U. I have it on Switch, though, so it's like, one day I do want to play the Wii U version to see how different it is, but, you know, a game I have played, Mario Maker on Wii U. It's a lot of fun. The Wii U Mario Maker, it might not have as much content as Mario Maker 2, but creating the levels on the gamepad is a lot better than playing them, than making them on the Switch. So yeah, this is a fun game, and I have the version that has like the box and the artwork, I just keep it up there. I don't like keeping the boxes mixed in with the games. I think it looks kind of weird when people do that, and that can damage the box, so that's why I don't do that. Mario Kart 8. Why would you play this version when you can play the Switch version? Came with the Wii U. One that did not come with the Wii U, and I willingly bought, which you're probably gonna be like, why did you buy this? Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. This is a pretty recent pickup. I think it was, yeah, it was only $5. So I was like, yeah, I'll buy it, because there's not that many Wii U exclusive games at this point. There's probably only a handful of Wii U exclusive games, and this is one of the ones that have not been re-released. So, I bought it, because I want all the Wii U exclusive games, because they might be valuable, but that's not even the reason. Just because the Wii U was a very interesting, weird time for Nintendo. Ooh, that game is awesome. Yoshi's Woolly World. Ooh, this is a fun game. I want to go back and beat this game. I played it more on the 3DS, which a lot of people probably don't even know it came out on 3DS, because it came out in like, it was like 2019 they released it on the 3DS. Like, God, like way into the Switch life. But the Wii U is the definitive version to play, which I have played. I just haven't beaten it yet. So, that's fun. That came with the Wii U as well, so that was good. Another game that came with the Wii U, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I already said how much I love this game. But, this is the Wii U version. So there you go. And then, Nintendo Land. Again, one of the only exclusive games on Wii U, since most of them have been ported to the Switch. This one that hasn't, and probably will never be, because it is so Wii U gamepad focused. So, I have played it, but it's not as good as people say it is, in my opinion. But that's probably because I've only done single player, which blocks off a bunch of the mini games. Here's a fun game I want to play. Pikmin 3. I don't have this on Switch. I bought it on Wii U because it was a lot cheaper, and I really want to play this game. I played the demo on the Switch, and that was a lot of fun. So now I want to play this one. So, this is probably the game I'm going to play next on Wii U. This one or Yoshi, I'm probably going to play. Next up, Pokken Tournament. I think I did actually play this a little while. It came with the Wii U. It was fine for what it was. Oh god, here we go. Star Fox Zero. Oh my god. Might as well throw this into Star Fox Guard. Again, I was trying to get every Wii U exclusive game. I got these recently. I have the box it came in, the big box. It's up there, I'll show it later. But, I do want to play this game because I've heard it is so bad. So I want to play it. I think it was only like $10 too. So, I don't know. There's not a lot of Wii U exclusive games, so that's why I got it. Star Fox Guard came with it as well, and my copy is sealed, actually. The person that bought it was like, they probably played Star Fox Guard, and, not Guard, the other one, and they're like, yeah, that's bad. I'm not even gonna open this one now. So, mine's sealed. I don't know if that's gonna be worth anything, but, there you go. Hyrule Warriors? Was this one I recently got? Yeah, I think there's like a Facebook Marketplace. They're like $5 a game. It was, you know, the Mario Tennis was $5. This was $5, and Zombie U was also $5. So I'm like, yeah, because I do want to try this game and play it. The Switch version is better. You know, it's the definitive version, but playing it on Wii U would be fun. just to see how it works out. So that's why I got that. And then last, but yeah, probably least, Zombie U. Again, I got this because it was a launch game on the Wii U. It was an exclusive game for a long time until they ported it to like other systems. But they didn't call it Zombie U, they just called it Zombie. But like no one cares about that game. Unlike Xbox, everyone knows the Wii U version, and it's a pretty iconic Wii U game. So even though it's not like the best game, I still got it because I'm like $5, and you know, I want every Wii U exclusive game. And this version is still exclusive on the Wii U. Moving over to Wii games, I'm gonna go a little different direction now. Because I'm not gonna do Wii. I'm gonna do DS because they're up top, and I think it would be better to do those so I'm not pulling from the bottom. Here, why don't we start with these? European games. We've got Professor Layton. This puzzle game, I don't know. And Deal or No Deal. Now, why do I own 3 European games? These came with my IQ DS. I don't know why, but they did, so now I have them. And Professor Layton, I've heard, is a really good game, so I might actually play it, because the DS is region free. I never even saw. Oh, I've got one more Game Boy Advance game, Soccer Mania. That's also a European game that came with this. But the European cases are weird. Like if you look at like a North American case, it's a lot thinner. Like it's not a thin case, but this one's just, for some reason, so much thicker. And it's clear and transparent. And the DS cases are honestly pretty hard to open. These ones though, they're not. So I don't know why there's a disconnect in the European cases, but there is. Moving on to the DS games though. We've got Personal Trainer Walking. I will be making a video on this. Because it's gonna be like a cool video. I have a lot planned for this. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. People are gonna like it. This is sealed. I got a sealed copy of this. I am gonna open it. For some reason, a lot of these like weird DS games I buy, they're all sealed. Like I don't know why that just happened to be, and like they're cheaper. Like not cheaper, but like if you were to buy this game, like with the card by it, like just the card by itself, you know, I think it would be $5-10. If you want it complete in box, not complete in box. If you want it in the case, with the meter, it would probably be 15. Complete in box would be like 20. But I got a sealed copy for 20. I think it was. No more than 20. It might have been 15. So very weird game because it has the Mii characters. So I'm excited to play this and make a video on it. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Up next we have my weight loss coach. It's unopened as well. Still sealed. I got this because I was gonna make a fitness game video. I haven't done it yet, but I still think I might make one. I'm gonna try to make it again. I wrote the script. I might refresh it a bit, but that'll be fun to make a video on, hopefully. And I know I talked about I don't like displaying boxes with my games, but they're not opened yet, so you know. I guess we can go with all the silverware now. My Stop Smoking coach. I made the video. It's now my most viewed video. It's just, which is wild. That smoking did that. But yeah, another video. Oh no, this isn't a video I made. This is a different thing. America's Test Kitchen. Let's Get Cooking. I own 2 copies of this game. Again, why? I own a loose copy and This one's sealed. Like, what? I saw the. I had the loose copy. And then I saw this like $3 at a game store, and I'm like, it's a sealed. It's in the. I'll buy it. Fine. So. I might make a video on this. I don't know. I talked about it in the personal trainer cooking video. That video is gonna be kind of different than I originally thought. It was going to be titled Cooking Games, and I would talk about like a bunch of different cooking games. I would talk about personal trainer cooking. This one, there's actually a third cooking DS game, and I would also talk about like Cooking Mama as well. Except I don't own that game, and I'm like, I think it'll be better to just make it on this one game, and I think that was the better call because this video turned out really good as well. So I'm glad I made it only on this video. What is this? Oh, Red Bull BC one. I honestly have no idea what this is. I saw this at a game store that, they sadly recently shut down. I found out last week. I drove by, and I went to walk in, and there was a big sign that said, sorry, after 30 years we have closed. And the store was completely empty and vacant. I'm like, what? They just up and left. They shut down, went out of business on the only game store in my area, so that's unfortunate. That's why I bought this. I haven't played it yet, and looking at the screenshots at the back, I still have no idea what this game is. But I think it'll be a fun gag video. It comes with a weird poster. I want to make a video about like food games, so that's when I would do this. But yeah, I saw this, and I'm like, I've never heard of this. And it's very few times I don't hear about a game. So this one I had to buy, and the BC is my initials, so I'm like, okay. Spyro. This is a recent pickup. It came with my DSi, so I didn't even like plan to buy this. It just came with the system, and I'm like, okay. So it honestly looks pretty fun. Like, I kind of want to play this game. It looks kind of fun. We've got Napoleon Dynamite, the game. I bought this at the same place I bought the Red Bull one. I knew this game was a thing, but I thought it only released on PSP. I didn't know there was a DS. Oops. I didn't know there was a DS version. I thought it was only a PSP. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh my god, I have to buy that. So I now have Napoleon Dynamite the game. And to finish off the DS collection, we have like the best games, pretty much. All the licensed ones. We've got Brain Age, 25 cents at a thrift store. You can't go wrong with that. Yoshi's Island DS. I just recently got a lot of these cases. I had them cut only. Now I have the cases. Underrated game. This game gets too much hate. I love this game. One of my favorite games as a kid on the DS. Then we've got Mario Party DS. This game gets overshadowed by like the mainline games, but this is the last one made by the original developers, and it was honestly like my favorite Mario Party game, even though I haven't played them all. Mario Kart DS. The DS is just like my favorite system, because it had the best Mario Party, the best Mario Kart. It had the Yoshi game that was really good in my opinion, and it had New Super Mario Bros. Again, like underrated. Like this is a good game, like so good. Same with this one's also kind of underrated. Mario 64 DS. This is a gun. I don't care what people say. Oh, the controls are weird. I mean, yeah, but it's still fun to play, especially back then. Like, having a game like this was mind-blowing. Like, I didn't know what this game was. I mean, look at it. Like, what does this mean? Like, it looks like the name of it is just Super Mario DS. Like, the 64 is so tiny, it looks like nothing. Like, that doesn't even look like the logo, and What is this? That looks like a Mario Party like screen. That's not Mario 64. What does that mean? But this looked like a bootleg or something. It looked so weird. So I had to get it, you know? As a kid. I played this game a lot as a kid. And I played it and I'm like, it's amazing. Because like Yoshi was my favorite character. And it opens up as like a Yoshi 3D platformer. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a Yoshi game. Because like he's like the main character in this. It's not Mario, it's Yoshi. Mario gets kidnapped in this game. So, yeah, I love this game. Because it was like Mario Galaxy handheld. Like a 3D game. And it was Yoshi. It was so good. Now we're gonna move on to 3DS games. We've got... Let's move that over there. Majora's Mask 3D. I played a little bit of it. Haven't played much. I just bought it because, you know, they were discontinuing a lot of 3DS games, and this game was hard to find. And I saw it, and I'm like, yeah, I will play that eventually, so I bought it. Next up, the game I played most on 3DS, probably, Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World. Yeah, this came out, does it say? 2017. Yeah, this came out after the Nintendo Switch launched. So, kind of forgotten game, but it's a lot of fun, man. Mario Kart 7. Probably the weakest in the series, if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it's because I didn't grow up with this game, or the 3DS, but I think the 3DS had a weak library, in my opinion. Not like weak, but like weaker than the DS, in my opinion. But this game, I have come around to it, and think it's not bad. It's still fun, not as good as DS, not as good as Wii, not as good as 8. So, but it's still Mario Kart, so it's still fun. New Super Mario Bros. 2. I have played and beat this game, but it took me like 10 minutes, pretty much. Like I mean, it felt like 10 minutes. I don't even know. It was so kind of boring, you know. Like as a kid, I looked forward because I wanted a 3DS as a kid, but never got one. And with like this game being like one of my favorites, I was like, oh, this game is gonna be amazing. No, it was so boring to play. It's like the weakest in the series, in my opinion. And one thing I do like, not even about the game, but like when you open up the case, look, you can see like little icons in it, and then like there's like, see, cover art, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, definitely a weak game in the series. Mine has a red dot on it. I don't know why, because it was sealed when I got it, right? I got it new. But it's not even on the case. It's like on the cover art. I don't know why that's there. 3D Land. It was fun. I played it. I beat it. I played most of the post-game stuff, but it's very repetitive. That's about all I have to say about that. It's fun, but it's kind of forgettable, to be honest. Paddington 3DS, I don't even know why I got this. It was like a couple dollars at a thrift store, and I'm like, sure, I'll buy that. Chibi Robo Ziplass. Yeah, I bought that with the amiibo. People said that they hated it. I thought it was fine. I didn't beat it, but I played a good amount. It was fine. Smash Bros. For 3DS. It's fun. I did play more of the demo, because when I first got my 3DS, I didn't have like any games with it. So I just downloaded every free game, every demo, and I played the demo a lot. And then when I finally got the game recently, I'm like, I'd rather play Ultimate. Okay, now moving on to the Wii. which I think the Wii is the system I have the most games for. Wait, actually, hold on, wait. I almost forgot something. I have more DS games. In my DS case, I forgot about this. I had this as a kid. I kept all my games in here. I put my DSi XL in this, and I never took it out. Except now, I do, cause like, why not? What games do I own not the case for? Okay. We've got Madden NFL Football on 3DS. Only game that came with my 3DS when I first got it, but I never played it because it's Madden Football. Mario Sports Superstars. My friend said it was so bad, he did not want it, so he gave it to me. So, now I have it. Some other games. All the third-party games. I played a lot as a kid. Both Club Penguin DS games. I want to make a video on these because they are so fun. I played these games a ton as a kid. So underrated. There's my second copy of America's Test Kitchen. Oh, Brain Age. Why don't I have... Oh, I guess I keep them in there. Build-A-Bear Workshop. Welcome to Hugsville. It's basically, an Animal Crossing knockoff. I did play this as a kid. I'm not lying. I played this as a kid. Because I liked Build-A-Bear. So, it was fun for what it was, I guess. Same with this game. This game was fun, too. Phineas and Ferb Fight Again. I played this game a lot as a kid. Like, a lot of these licensed games are still good. Sonic Rush Adventure. I have not played this one. This one came with my 3DS. I think I did play it for like 10 minutes, but that's about it. Despicable Me, the game. I got it pretty late in the DS lifespan. I was kind of like falling out of DS's, but I saw that at like a GameStop. I'm like, oh my god, it's Despicable Me, the game. So I played it. It's like a Mario vs. Donkey Kong type of game. Monster Jam. I think it's funny how the Activision logo is bigger than the actual game logo. But this game I played with my cousin a lot, and it was honestly pretty fun. There wasn't a lot to do besides race each other, but it was still a fun game. Now I've got all the SpongeBob games. My god, I had a bunch of these damn things. This one, SpongeBob Drawn to Life. That one was a lot of fun. I played that one a lot as a kid. The Drawn to Life series is pretty popular on DS. I never got into it. But I did get into the SpongeBob Drawn to Life. That was fun. I can't even read. SpongeBob Surf and Skate Road Trip. This game was not that good. Not good at all. But I still played it, because I didn't know my quality control, but even back then, I was like, yeah, this game is not as good as the other SpongeBob games. Same with this one. Creature from the Krusty Krab. I played it, but I remember getting stuck on a couple parts, so I never got to it. I don't think it was as good. This one, though, was honestly a lot of fun. SpongeBob Atlantis SquarePants. This one was a lot of fun. Pretty underrated game. A lot of people talk about like the Wii version and all that, like, oh, it's not the best. Which I do have the Wii version. I have the DS and the Wii version. The DS version I've heard is better, and I think I might have to agree. This game's a lot of fun. I forgot about it until I watched, I forgot who it was, but a YouTuber played every SpongeBob game. And this one was like one of the best ones, and I'm like, I had that one, and it was fun. I played it a lot. It's like Battle for Bikini Bottom, almost, and people love that game. Lego Battle. Not the traditional Lego game you're thinking of. My cousin had Lego Ninjago Battle. I just had Lego Battle. I don't know how to explain what it was. It was like a top-down game. Kind of, you like control. It's like a tower defense almost. I don't know. It was fun because my standards were so low, but it was not the most fun thing. Ooh, here we go. Lego Indiana Jones. The DS version was not good. I got this pretty late in the DS lifespan, but I was like, yeah, I'll try the DS version, but it wasn't good. Last two games in here, pretty good though. We've got Lego Rock Band. That was fun. I played that a lot, as well as Wheel of Fortune. I know. I played the Wheel of Fortune DS game a lot as a kid. I loved that game. And there was multiplayer, so I would play with like my parents and my grandma and stuff. So yeah, there we go. Now that's my entire DS library. Okay, now getting into the Wii games. I'm going to start off with this side, the best side. We've got Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I bought this game, I think, leading up to Ultimate. I didn't like originally own it when it was like out and stuff, but I think before Ultimate came out, I bought this game to see what Smash Brothers was like, you know, and I played it, and it was so fun, except it broke my Wii. Yeah, my childhood Wii, stopped reading disc. It froze and stopped working after I played this game. I don't know if this is what caused it, but I still blame it to this day. But it's fun, you know? I'm gonna take a stack now. And start with the newest game I picked up. I picked this up like a few days ago. It came in the mail. Skyward Sword. Again, on Wii. Now, I know you're probably wondering, why did I buy the Wii version if I have the better Switch version that I never played? Pretty much I bought it because this game was pretty pricey for a while. It was like a $40, $50 game. It's gone down quite a bit since the remake, but I'm like, now's a good time to get it. The prices are down, I'm gonna buy it. Because they might go up, but that's not even the main reason I bought it. I bought it because, one, it's like shiny. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love it when games look like that. See how, like, it's like reflective. That's the coolest thing ever. And this is the special edition version that came with the CD. And I think that is so cool. I wanted the CD because the soundtrack is on YouTube and it's really good. So I have the disc version now and the 25th anniversary little pamphlet, and it was like less than 20 bucks. So I think that's a good deal. Up next, whoo baby, we've got Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Greatest games of all time, no doubt about it. These are so good, so good, so good. I have two different versions. I have the original, and then look, I've got the Nintendo Selects version, and that was the version I had, Nintendo Selects, which was like the cheaper, like, release. Same game, it's just a different cover art, basically. But recently, with like hand-me-down stuff, I got the case, the other one. So I have both, and I play these games a ton. I have 100% 1 and 2. I still don't know which one I like the best. Ooh, look how good that cover art is. I mean, it's amazing. It's immaculate. It truly is amazing. I love these games. so much. And Mario Kart Wii, again, this is like the multiplayer game. I mean, nothing is better than Mario Kart Wii multiplayer. It is my childhood game, and I love how like white it is. You know, the Wii's theme was white. The entire artwork in the back, it looks so like majestic almost. I love this game. I love the Wii. The Wii is like my favorite system. Mario All Stars, kind of interesting because this wasn't even the cool version. Basically, this came out in 2017? Well, it didn't come out in 2017, but the Nintendo Select came out in like 2016, I think. So I bought this new in 2016. A Wii game of a Super Nintendo game. But this was a pretty lame release, to be honest. Because, like, you know, the other version had the CD soundtrack, the booklet, the big cover art. This one doesn't. It's just the game. But I bought it because I hadn't, at that time, I was getting into collecting. And when I heard this was getting re-released, and it had all the original Mario games, I'm like, I have to get it. And I got it, and I played it a decent amount at that time. And, you know, I don't regret it because I enjoyed it a lot. And honestly, this is the best looking Nintendo Select because the red and gold match the cover art. So, yeah. Up next we have Super Paper Mario. A later release. Not release, pickup. I still got it like probably 2020, I think. I got it in 2020. I played it a decent amount. I haven't beaten it. I didn't play it too much, but I did enjoy what I played. This was a lot of fun. I want to go back and beat it because it looks like a lot of fun, and it was fun. Up next we have Mario Strikers Charged. This is a recent one. I got this a few months ago for like $10, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play that. So I can't wait to start playing that. Ooh, Donkey Kong Country Returns. I love this game so much. I played this at an uncle's place. And then I finally got my own copy recently. And I haven't played this copy on my Wii yet. I played it at my uncle's and I beat it at his house. And then when I finally got my copy, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll play it. Because this came with my Wii U. Again, like this came with the Wii U I bought. So, I'm so excited for the Switch remaster. I'm probably gonna play that. I might not get it at full price. We'll see. But amazing game. Animal Crossing City Folk. Hand-me-down game. I haven't played it yet, but I do want to play it. Even though it's seen as a weaker version in the series, I kind of want to see what the older ones are like. Oh, new stack. Okay, why don't we go to here? We've got one of the best games on Wii Sports Resort. So good. Wii Sports Resort is so fun. I mean, great multiplayer, great single player. This game never gets old. There's always something new to do. Stop falling down. Up next, Wii Play. It's a good game. I mean, I don't care what people say. I love Wii Play. I mean, I'm the kind of dude that just loves Wii Play. Like, is it weird that, like, if you were to ask me to pick, like, 10 games... No, not 10. If you were to ask me to pick, like, 20 games and be like, these are the only games you can play, would it be weird if I would say Wii Play is on that list? I don't know. I just... It's fun. It's stupid. But I like it. Wii Fit has some good mini games. Like, honestly, if that's all you would play Wii Fit Plus. I think I only had Wii Fit Plus. I don't know what the differences are, to be honest. I haven't played them in quite a long time. But they had some good mini games, like the balancing ones and the soccer one. Wii Music. Got it for $2 because I want to get every Wii series game. Have not played this, thank God. But I do want to. I want to make a music game video, and that would be included, unfortunately. Metroid Prime 3. Haven't played it yet. It was a hand-me-down game. Lego Batman, the video game. Ooh. Talk about good games, okay? This game is so good. I got this for a couple dollars a few years ago, and I played it on my uncle's Wii. That's why I played and beat it. Also played a little bit on the PS3. So I haven't played it on my Wii, but now I finally own the game. I didn't own the game, so now I can play it. I do want to play this game. I will play it. Again, it's a lot of fun. Along with Lego Indiana Jones. To be honest, I think I like this one more than the complete saga. But I think I only liked it more because at the time, I didn't know what Star Wars was. I knew what Indiana Jones was. But, yeah, this is like, if you're talking about like the best Lego games, you get Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, Indiana Jones, and Batman. Those are the best ones. Those are the original three, the ones you need to own. I need the complete saga on Wii, because that's what I played it on the most. But it wasn't on this Wii. It's at a different house. I didn't know this game existed for the longest time, Indiana Jones 2. So when I heard about it, I'm like, oh, I gotta get it. I didn't get it though. I only got it recently because I heard this game was not that good. I got it because it was like $2. So I haven't played it yet, but I do want to. I just haven't played it yet because I'm kind of tired of playing Lego games right now, to be honest. I'm still worn out from the videos I made. Up next, we have Club Penguin Game Day. And again, I need to make a video on these games. A lot different than the DS ones. Those are like the spy ones. This one's more like mini game, sport, but also like you can walk around the town and stuff. It's pretty cool. I think it's a lot of fun. Personally, this is one of my favorite games to play as a kid. But I've heard mixed reviews online from people that didn't really play Club Penguin. But for someone that played a lot of Club Penguin, this game is perfect. Ooh, talk about another perfect game. Cars the game. This game was so fun. So fun. So good. It's a good, probably the best, one of the best licensed games. Like licensed kid games. This goes by far down one of the best. So much fun. I played this game constantly. Like if you talk about the most played Wii games, you get like Cars the Game, Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart, Club Penguin Game Day, Lego Indiana Jones, Wii Sports Resort. Those are my games. Oh, and New Super Mario Bros. I haven't talked about that yet. Ooh, such a good game. And then we go from like, the best game to like the worst game, M&M's Kart Racing. Unfortunately, I did have this game growing up as a kid. It's not good. It is honestly probably one of the worst games of all time. And I didn't know that playing. I mean, I knew it was a bad game, but I thought I was just bad at it. I thought I wasn't good at the game, so I kept on playing it being like, oh, I gotta get better. No, you can't get better. It's just a bad game. SpongeBob Atlantis SquarePants. I talked about the DS one for a bit. I played this one, I beat this one as a kid, it's a lot of fun. It's a really short game, you can beat it very fast. I enjoyed it as a kid. I don't know how it holds up today though. Lego, not Lego, Angry Birds Star Wars. I played this, it came out after the Wii U launched, so that's interesting. I played it because it's Angry Birds, but it's like, it's Angry Birds on a console. Isn't that weird? but it's fun for what it is. It's Angry Birds. But I didn't like Star Wars at the time, so I was like, oh, okay. But still, I enjoyed my time. Okay, now we've got some more games. We've got Boom Blocks. A later pickup. When I say later pickup or newer pickup, I mean I didn't like grow up with it as a kid. Like, I picked it up after, say, the Switch came out. So even though I got this game in like 2021, 2022, it's still a later pickup because I didn't grow up with it. That's kind of where my mindset is. Boom Blocks, got it because it was a Steven Spielberg game, and it's weird and wacky. I covered it in the Game Critic video, so that's fun. Then we've got, oh god, You Draw Studio. Now this is a game I had as a kid. So basically, I wanted a Wii U as a kid, right? Because, you know, it's the next Mario thing. I need it. My mom didn't quite understand. Same with the 3DS. She's like, what do you mean? What's a 3DS? You already have a DS. There's no difference. What's a Wii U? You already have a Wii. There's no difference. You know? And I don't blame her. I blame Nintendo for their awful marketing. Because everyone just thought the Wii U was a tablet for the Wii. Right? Like, everyone was like, oh, it's just like a new controller. I mean, even in all the ads, they say, play with the new controller. All the games they showed were like the same, like New Super Mario Bros. Again, Wii Sports again. Like, nothing looked exciting. But when I was asking for the Wii U, I got this for Christmas. You Draw Studio. It's funny, because, like, it looks like it would be a Wii U. You know what I mean? Because it's Wii U and it's blue, and it came with a not a tablet but like a drawing pad. So it's probably what my mom thought. Oh, you want the Wii U draw pad? No. It was still. You know, I wasn't like upset or anything. I was like, oh yay, new Wii game. I don't even think I knew like what it was, but it's not a game. It's just a drawing application, pretty much. Except it's not good. Well, I mean, I haven't played it since I was a kid, but I remember it being very hard to draw stuff. Cause like on the tablet, you can't see what you're drawing. It's on the TV, so you would have to like look at the TV as you're like drawing, and that didn't work for me. So there's that. Now moving on, we've got a game I had as a kid as well, Transformers the game, and I did play this game a decent amount. Yeah, so I played it, except the thing is, I don't know if it was my problem with the game or the Wii version, but it was so weird to control, because like it only had the one analog stick of the nunchuck, so you couldn't control the camera, and it would get like locked in a weird position a lot and just lag out. Not lag. Games back then didn't really lag. They just kind of did a weird, I don't know, but I still had a lot of fun playing the first 3 missions over and over again. You know, it was cool to turn into Bumblebee, turn into the helicopter one. So I had fun with the game as a kid. It's kind of different. Like I had like my selection of games, right? I didn't get new games that often, so when I did, it was like, whoa, a new game. But I wouldn't like sit and play it for hours on end. I'd be, you know, like every couple days I would go in, play a game for about an hour or so, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. Put a new game in, play it for 30 minutes, okay. Put a different game in for 15, okay. Put in a different game for 30. I would switch games out constantly. That's just how I worked. So, yeah. Next up, we've got Blazing Angels. I kind of grew up with... This was a hand-me-down game that I got, and I played for a little while. But it wasn't one that I played a lot. Like, pretty much every game I had as a kid, I played a lot of. Just, even if I didn't get far, like the Transformers one, I would play the first 3 levels over and over again. This one, I didn't quite understand, so I didn't really play it that often. Oh, here now we've got all the games I made for that hunting games video. Wild Earth, African Safari. You know what I feel about in the video. It's just weird and bad. Cabela's North American Hunt. Honestly, probably not a bad hunting game. It didn't seem that bad. It seemed pretty accurate, to be honest. I can't say that about the next one. Oh my god, it's Canada Hunt. I can't believe this game released. This is... I'm not even joking. This has to be the worst game of all time. The fact that no one else has like made a video or talked about this is mind-blowing. That I'm like the first one to talk about this game. It's just unplayable. This game is so bad. So bad. This is... I can't believe I even found it. It's the worst game ever made. I can't even. Like, I'm still mind-blown that that exists. Why do I own this? So I bought like a bunch of games randomly at like an online sale for like a couple dollars. The Biggest Loser was one of them. Bought it for the fitness games video. I didn't make, but I still might make it, along with my fitness coach. That was also for the fit game videos or whatever. Just take these out so I got more space. Oh, and I'm out anyway. Deca Sports. I haven't played it. Got it with a lot of random games. I want to make it. I want to use it to make a knockoff Wii Sports video. I think that would be fun. Crash of the Titans. I don't think I've played this. It was a hand-me-down game. I might have played 30 minutes of it back in the day. Here's one. This was also in the random video. Live. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I played Call of Duty on like a PS3 with like my older siblings, but I never like got into it. I got this recently, past few years I guess. Just because it's Call of Duty on the Wii, and like, how does it work? And honestly, I played a decent amount. I played a good amount of it to like understand how it works, and it's not bad. Like it works on the Wii. If you want to try Call of Duty on the Wii, check it out. Okay, now the rest are Guitar Hero. Hand-me-down games. We've got Guitar Hero 5. Metallica, which I think the Metallica one's worth a decent amount of money now. Van Halen, World Tour, and 3, Legend of Rock. They all kind of blend together. I think the best one might be 3. I don't know. I need to play them all and really understand. I've been getting into Guitar Hero a bit more recently, so that's fun. Very fun. So that's all the Wii, WiiU, and DS games. Okay, I almost forgot. I got 2 more Wii games. I've got Wii Sports and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now, very interesting story about this one is, well, this came with my Wii. Right? Everyone knows. Everyone's Wii came with that. My Wii did not come with this. I got this at Goodwill. You can still receive another tag, $7. But I got it like when it was like still out. It might have been later. I probably got it in like 2010, 11, 12, around that time. But that's when the game was still like a $40 game. Like, it was full priced. Never got a Nintendo Select, and that's when I'll get most of my have pricier games for like Christmas and stuff. So I always wanted this game, and I was with my cousins and stuff, and I saw this game at Goodwill, because we used to always go to Goodwill. It was like my favorite thing as a kid. And I see this game in the glass cabinet, and I'm like, oh, please, I want that game. And I got, finally, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I played this game so much. Have so many memories with this game. Fun fact, it didn't only come with this. Inside was New Super Mario Bros. Wii, do I have it here? Yeah, here it is. Okay, it had Mortal Kombat was in here as well. Never played this one because I was probably not even allowed to. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but that one didn't work, I believe. So yeah, 3 games in here. One of them being like the hot holiday game, $7. I was so lucky to get this as a kid because it's so good. Okay, now moving on to the final self in my game self. All the non-Nintendo games. Honestly, probably not gonna have a lot to say from a lot of these. First up, got this cool little PlayStation thing. We can go through the original Xbox first. Let me see, let's take them all out. I can get them out. So, my original Xbox library is very weird. It's mainly just the Star Wars games and some shovelware. First up, we got this game, 9 More Holes of Christmas. Outlaw Golf, I don't even know. I saw this at a vintage stock, and it was probably like $10, probably overpriced. But it was a Blockbuster exclusive, and it looked awful, so I had to buy it. And I want to make a video on this so bad. Not only on this, but like maybe do like a Christmas games video. That would be cool. This is one that I got in the random lot as well. I've heard it's a pretty notable Xbox game, but I don't even know. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Oddworld Muncher Odyssey. I don't know. I think I got like a remaster pretty recently. Xbox exclusive. So, Tetris Wars plus the Clone Wars. Cool. I guess. Wait, where's the other? Oh, they're both in one disc. Okay. Admittedly, I have not played any of these Xbox games. Jedi Starfighter. So, I did play this one for a little while. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Played it about an hour, maybe. And the Obi-Wan game. I thought I was going to make a Star Wars games video. I did not make that. And I don't know, I feel like this era does not hold up the best, in my opinion. So, I'm not sure how long I'll hang on to a lot of these games. Some of them I think are really cool. I think this Revenge of the Sith game is going to be fun. But the only game I've played on my Xbox is LEGO Star Wars. But, yeah. Kind of a weird era of gaming, in my opinion. Onto the 360, I got Spider-Man 3 in this awful condition case. I mean, most of these were hand-me-downs as well, so that's why I don't have a lot of attachment to them. God, please close. Okay. Case only Halo 3. I don't know what happened to the game. We used to have it. Yeah, here's all these games that were hand-me-downs. We used to have a lot more, but we just got, like, we traded them to GameStop or something. Because it's like, we're never gonna play these. I'm never gonna play them. I don't need These are the ones I decided to keep. Even these, I'm like, I don't need these. A bunch of hunting games, Cabela's Trophy, Cabela's Safari, and Alaskan. I could have included these in the hunting game videos, but I'm like, I don't care. Valve Pro Bass Fishing. I got that recently because it was $5 and it came with a weird fishing pole controller. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. I might make a fishing games video, who knows. Need for Speed Carbon. Haven't played this one, but I did play, I think it was Hot Pursuit, or it was Undercover. It was one of those two. I played a lot on the PS3. That was a lot of fun. Pimp My Ride. I have no idea what this is. Full Auto. I have no idea what this is. Madden 12. Sure. And Connect Adventures. I don't know why I bought this. I don't even have a Connect. I have the Xbox One Connect, but I can't play the Connect games. Okay. Those are all the nothing games. Here's some 360 games I actually kind of played. For better or for worse, we've got Sonic the Hedgehog. Which, no one calls this game Sonic the Hedgehog. That's not, I mean, everyone calls this game Sonic 06. Because, like, Sonic the Hedgehog is, like, Sega Genesis one. This is nothing. It's garbage. Everyone hates this game. I played it. I don't like it either. I have a brother who says he played, and this is one of his favorite games. No. And it's weird, because like, he doesn't even like play, this is the only Sonic game. This one and Unleashed, only Sonic games he played, and he's like, yeah, this is the best one ever made. And all he does is play Call of Duty and Fortnite, and I'm like, okay, buddy. That brings us to Unleashed. I did not play this one. I don't really care enough to play it. But instead, I cared enough to play Up the Game. Yeah, I played this recently, honestly. For people saying I don't play games, well, have you played Up the Game? So, I believe this is made by the same people that made the Cars the Game. So I'm like, okay, I'll play this game, and honestly, it's pretty fun. It's not a bad game at all. And I didn't play a lot of it, I'm gonna be honest. I just played it for like some gameplay footage, and I was like, I'll play a random game that I have that I thought I would never play, so I played it finally. I've got Spider-Man: The Edge of Time. This one I have not played, but it's not worth a lot of money. So I might trade it, I might sell it, I don't know. I might play it, I don't know. But I have it. One of my most valuable games, I think. Here we go. Call of Duty Black Ops. Now this is the game. This is the game. Again, I said I was never a big Call of Duty guy, but played this. Zombies, I don't know. They all kind of mix together, but they're still fun. You know, like the multiplayer, it still kind of brings me back to like that time. Even though I'm not a Call of Duty fan. Call of Duty 3, I never actually played this one. We had like every one of them on PS3, a different household, and yeah, Halo Wars. I don't even know. I didn't play this one. Halo 3. I just got this recently. Oh god, what the hell is inside of here? What the hell? Oh my god, there's so many games in here. What? Okay. Wait, Halo 3. Wait, okay. Sorry, hold on a second. I got this game at thrift store for, honestly, I think they just gave it to me for free. It was like 50 cents, but they were like, you can just have it. So I guess now I actually do have, so I didn't have Halo 3. Now I have it, and I have like a special edition one. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it has 3 discs, it looks like. It's got Halo 3, the one that looks like would go in here. It has Halo 3 campaign and Halo 3 multiplayer. I don't really know how that works, but I feel like this disc goes to this one. Huh. And then, oh yeah, it also had Forza 2 and Arkham City. Like, they were just in here when I bought it. So, I completely forgot I had those. And those are both, like, high-quality 360 games. So, I also have Halo 4. I played one of these. I don't remember which one. Not a lot, but I still played it. Moving on to, these are the games I actually played on 360. These are the only games I ever played on 360. Not this one. I didn't play I didn't play Harry Potter, the Half-Blood Prince. This was at my friend's garage sale, and he was like, please take this. I don't want this. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. God, please. Okay. Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4 and 5 to 7. They were good games. I played them. They were fun as a kid. You know, I haven't played them since. They were still fun. Kung Fu Panda, Lego, Indiana Jones. Pretty much my entire 360 library was handed down, so that's why I haven't really played a lot of these. Lego Star Wars 2 and Lego Star Wars 2. I got 2 copies for some reason. That's just how it was. And I have the complete saga. I did play the complete saga on the 360 quite a bit, but I played it on the other thing more. Lego Star Wars 3. I bought this 2021 when I was making the video. I did play it on the Wii at an uncle's house. Never beat it, but it was still a good time, but I don't think it's the best Lego game. Not far. Not close. Moving on to Xbox One. We have a decent library. Actually, no. Moving over to Sega Genesis, because I have Dick Vitale's awesome baby color tubes. $2 at vintage stock before COVID. Uh-oh. I saw this, and I was like, oh my god, it's the Scott the Woz game, so I bought it. Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens Deluxe Edition. Here's the little Finn minifigure it came with. Did I? Yeah, I did beat that game, I'm pretty sure. Moving on to the rest of my Xbox One library. We used to have a lot more, but my brother took the rest. I took all these, he took the other ones. We used to have the Deadpool game. The Deadpool Xbox game. The game that's now worth like $100. Yeah, we used to have that. We don't have it anymore. We gave it to GameStop. Here's the Lego games I'll talk about. The ones that I had on Wii U. I had them on Xbox, and this is how I played it. Batman 3, played it, beat it. Not near top of the Lego games, compared to like this lineup right here. I grew up with all these on Xbox One. It's definitely not, I don't know, it was fun, but the exploration wasn't as good as, say, Lego Movie. This one was a lot of fun. I played a lot of this one. I beat all of them. I don't think I ever 100% it, but I did get pretty close to unlocking all the characters. It's a lot of fun. I played these a lot with like my brother and stuff. These were good games. Lego Movie was one of my favorite ones. Along with Lego Dimensions, this one's also really good. I played this one probably the most. It's just being able to like put the characters in the game from the pack, and all those different, like you could have like a Doctor Who one, a Back to the Future one. It's a lot of fun. Arguably one of the best Lego games. Lego Marvel superheroes. Like one of the best new ones. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We got pretty close to 100%ing this one too. I haven't played the second one, but this one was a ton of fun. On to the next one. This is a recent pickup. Lego Incredibles. Haven't played it because it's still sealed. I got this at a thrift store, same one I got Paddington from, for just a couple dollars, and I saw this and I'm like, yeah. You know, I want to play every Lego game eventually, whether I make a video on it or not. So, I bought it, and when I stop being tired of Lego games, I will play this. Next up we've got, Minecraft, Xbox One Edition. We also had it on 360, and we played it a lot on 360, but I don't know what happened to that game. I think my brother lent it to like a friend and they never gave it back. I don't know. But we have the Xbox One version. I kind of want to boot it up because I remember playing it, but I don't remember like any maps we made. So I kind of want to go back and see what I have in here still. Next up, we've got the game I played most on Xbox One, probably. Actually, no. The Lego games might be close, but Star Wars Battlefront. I loved this game. It was just a lot of fun. I didn't really do online. I think I just played with CPU. But it was a lot of fun. The flying missions were a lot of fun too. I liked those a lot. Battlefront 2, I did not get on Xbox. You would think I would have, but I never did. But the first one, in my opinion, really good. Even though people kind of trash talk the newer games, I think this one was a lot of fun. Up next, we've got one of the first games, it was the first game we got on Xbox One. That was Just Dance 2015. I think it's the only game that requires the Kinect. Because why would anything else require the Kinect? Yeah, I think we played that on like Christmas Day, and that's probably the last time we played it. Gears of War and Fail Replay. I didn't want Gears of War. I got this on GameStop for like $5, and I only bought Rare Replay because I wanted to play Banjo-Kazooie, and I got it, and I'm like, Gears of War, interesting. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of annoying. It has that case. Like, I would have much rather the other one. And I open it, and I see Gears of War, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't want the game. And then I take it out, and both games are in there. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll take a free game, even though I don't care for Gears of War, to be honest. And I still haven't played Real Replay. I downloaded it, but it was like, I don't know, it was weird the way it was set up. Halo 5, I think we played this. We got this with the Xbox One when it came out. I don't remember much of Halo. We did multiplayer with friends, and that's it. Madden 18, whatever. Red Dead Redemption 2. I believe, yeah, I haven't played this game. This was a hand-me-down game. I want to play it because I've heard it's really good. I haven't played it yet though, but I do want to. Wait, are there 2 discs in here? Oh damn! I didn't know there were 2 discs. Yeah, there's the game. Moving on, we're gonna go with PlayStation 1 first. Haven't really played PlayStation 1. I don't have a PS1. I have a PS2, but it's backwards compatible. We've got Monopoly. This came with that random bundle I was talking about. We've got NASCAR 98. I have played this, I think. It's like 99 on the N64, but I'd rather play that one. Crash Team Racing. I think this might have been the first retro game I bought. I saw it at a thrift store, and I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it, even though I don't have a thing to play it on. So, no, I do. I played it for a little while, and I'm like, it's alright. Spyro the Dragon. It came disc only because I bought it from GameStop, but it was only $2, so I can't complain. And Croc 2 also came disc only. I had to print out all that. Okay, getting to the end. We've got a new inclusion. We have PS5 and PS4 games. I didn't have a PS4 at all. Didn't have a PS5, well, until now, obviously. But, I really wanted one to play Spider-Man. I just really wanted to play that game. And I got it. And it's a lot of fun. This is the Miles Morales one. But I got this Black Friday last year. That's when I bought my PS5. And this was like $20, so really good deal. And it included the Spider-Man remaster. I kind of wanted, you know, all the Spider-Man games, like, in the case. Like, I wanted the Spider-Man remaster case and the Spider-Man 2 in the case, but it's just a lot cheaper to do it this way. And at the end of the day, all the PS5 games are, like, the disc isn't really, like, it's just, like, you have to download 800 gigabytes anyway, so who cares? Yeah, I do have Spider-Man 1 and 2. I still have the little download code things. I already claimed them, so if you try to scam the code, it's not going to do anything. So yeah, Spider-Man Remastered came with the Miles Morales one. And Spider-Man 2 came with my PS5. I got a bundle that came with Spider-Man 2. So that's why I bought it, because I'm like, damn, that's a good deal. I haven't played it yet, though. I'm going in order. So, I'm currently pretty far in Spider-Man like the first Spider-Man game on PS5, I guess. The remastered one. I think it says I'm like 80% complete. So after I beat that, I don't know if I'm going to do Miles Morales or Spider-Man 2 first. The Miles Morales one came out before 2, but I really want to play Spider-Man 2. So I might play that one first. I don't know. Up next, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. I got this one on Black Friday as well. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't played it yet, obviously. Because with PS5, I think I'm going the route of I want to play one game at a time, so then I can beat the game. That's kind of my strategy with playing these games right now. I want to beat the game, and then move on to the next one. I am excited to play this game, though. It looks a lot of fun. Grand Theft Auto 5. I didn't have Grand Theft Auto 5 at all before. We had it on the PS3 at my dad's house. So, playing this version is like a whole new... I mean, it's not a whole new game, but it looks like the graphics are like a lot better. Those, you know, they updated, obviously. The PS3 version had like hackers all in the lobbies. Up next, that's all the PS5 games I have. Just the 3. Actually, no. It looks like I have 3, but I have like 5 because I have the other Spider-Man games. And another game I play, it's included with the PS5, but the Astrobot. I play that one a lot. I like that one a lot. I also have the Kid A, like, Radiohead game they released. It was free, and it's not like a game, it's more like a art immersion thing. But that was cool. This game I got recently, Jedi Fallen Order. I'm so glad. I don't know why I didn't pick up these games on Xbox. I could have, but I didn't. $10. I'm excited to play this game. I think I might play this game after I beat Spider-Man 1. I might start playing this game. Here's a disappointment. Battlefront 2. So when I went to GameStop and I picked up some PS4, PS5 games, you know, build my library. I picked up this $5. I was so excited to get home and finally play the game. It didn't work. I don't know why. Well, the game worked, like it opened up and played, but it kept on crashing and lagging out. I don't know why. Is the game that broken? I thought they fixed it by now. So that was pretty disappointing. That was like $5, but at least now I tried it. So there's all my PS4, PS5 games. Don't have a PS3. That's at my dad's house. But the ones I did have on that, Need for Speed, I think it was Underground, or Undercover, it was one of those two. Lego Batman, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Monsters vs. Aliens, and that was about all the ones I played, and then all the Call of Duty games. Moving over to PS2, I have a lot of PS2 games. Again, same with Xbox. Never played these. This generation of consoles, in my opinion, hot take, but kind of weak. This came in the random lot Chess Master. I don't know. I just got it because it looks so stupid. Look how stupid that is. I kind of want to do like a board games video where I talk about like this, Monopoly, but whatever. Buzz the Mega Party Quiz. I don't know, man. It came with these weird buzzers, like a different controller. So I bought it. Star Wars Battlefront, the first one. I did play this. It's fun for what it is. Mojo, I have no idea what this is. I honestly have no idea. This game's fun. I want to make a video on this. The NRA Gun Club game. The National Rifle Association made a game on PS2. And it looks about as bad as Canada Hunt, so I can't wait. And it's made by Crave Entertainment. We got Madden 08, 25 cents. Come on, just got the whoops. And then, last but not least, we've got Jak and Daxter. This one I did play for a little while. I do want to go back and beat this game. But, God, who knows how long that's been. That's probably been a few hours. But that's my entire game collection. Now I guess I can go out. And so yeah, that's my entire game collection. So I guess now I can show my console setup or whatever. Before I show that though, I will highlight some stuff I have on my desk that's gaming related. I have the Yarn Yoshi amiibo, and then I've also got the Mario Bros 25th anniversary Game & Watch. And to be honest, I love this thing. When I'm like doing homework or whatever, and I get kind of bored, get kind of tired, I just pop it on and play a quick round of Mario. It's so easy to just get into. It loads so fast. I mean, I'm at the end of the level, so it's not really highlighting that. But I love like how tiny it is, how light it is. It's USB-C. I just love going in. And look how easy it is to turn on and off. You just bop, off, bop, and it's on. And you can jump straight into a game. It holds its charge pretty well, so I love that thing. And then next to it is a new addition, is my modded backlit Game Boy Advance. I love this thing. Right now I have Link's Awakening in there. This is like a trade I did in Facebook Marketplace. I was just looking for a regular Game Boy Advance, but this dude's like, yeah, I got a backlit one if you want that. I'm like, yeah? So, this thing looks amazing. So, you can turn up the brightness too, see? So, I think that's as bright as it gets. But, look how crisp that screen is. This is my go-to gaming system now. I play this all the time. I play this more than my Switch now, to be honest. And I have this like EverDrive. I have like ROMs loaded on here because GameBoy Games are so expensive, especially for like what they are. The games I'm playing the most of right now are Link's Awakening. Not Link's Awakening. God, what is the name of this game? I keep forgetting. A Link to the Past. That's the game I keep playing. That's an official card that came with my Game Boy. So I've been playing a lot of Link to the Past and a lot of the original Donkey Kong Game Boy game. And that game is amazing. I don't want to go too much into it, but it's really good. I also have a Guardian. So back in the closet for a little bit, I've got to show off my boxes. I've got this 2DS Pokemon edition. It's in there. I don't have it on display, even though it looks amazing. It's because I'm trying to sell that, actually. 2DS box, and then original Xbox box, PS5 box, Wii complete in box, Mario Kart home circuit thing, Nintendo Switch box, there's that stupid ass Star Fox thing, and then I have a bunch of boxes inside of these boxes, and then I've still got the Burger King games right there. Okay, now I've got my gaming spot area over here. We've got the Nintendo Switch right there, PlayStation Classic Edition, Super Nintendo Classic Edition, and then inside of here, I've got the taxes I don't pay. I've got Joy-Con controller, Mario Bros. I kind of just keep all my controllers in here, my AA s, you know, just keeping stuff tidy. Inside of this one in here, we've got the amazing PS5 controller, some GameCube stuff, my Lego Wii remote controller, kind of the stuff I need day to day. Inside of here I keep my N64, the Xbox controller that hasn't been turned on in 4 years, Elgato, and my Lego Dimensions thing. Now over here we've got the beautiful little collection of consoles. I finally got all of them. We've got the new PS5, the old ass PS2 that probably hasn't been turned on in 20 years, the Xbox One, it's a pain to use, the Xbox 360, it's even more of a pain to use because it doesn't work half the time, the original Xbox I played one game on. Then down here we got the NES with Mario Bros inside. My Game Boy Pocket where I just played Tetris all day. That's the one I fixed up, it wasn't working. And then we've got Super Nintendo and Yoshi's Island, which I got for free. Sometimes I just walk by and hit that button, it's kind of fun. N64 that is red for some reason, I don't know why. Anyway, Mario 64 in there, and then we got GameCube Platinum Edition, my Wii, my WiiU, my Atari Flashback thing, that's weird, a Donkey Kong Bongos, it's really cool, Space Invaders arcade, I like that, that's kind of cool, and then we got some mess, they're making a stop motion animation, so I put all that there for now. And that's just a quick look at that. I didn't want to take up too much time, so I thought a quick 3-hour long video wouldn't be too bad. And that's about all I got in there. Besides the stuff I have in boxes in there, and the boxes in there. That's about most of it. So that's about it, yeah.